Hello, hello, hello. Anybody home? What's going on, fellows? Anybody home? Good, good. All right. Good, good, good. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good whatever time it might be in your location. God is good all the time. Smile, say hi to people. Join us, call us, give a like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Participate to the show your own way. So we are here for hours, people. Don't worry about it. We're going to be here for hours. Still a lot of time to kill here before the game. So if you allow me to start fixing certain things on the screen slowly and surely. Because we're going to be here for a little while. All right, how everybody is feeling? Good, good. Chelsea are making crazy signing. Todd Bowley is smoking something in the office, people. This is no normal anymore. Every single day we have some surprises that nobody knew about it. I knew about it. Believe me, trust me, if your money. To be just honest, I tweeted like 2 weeks ago when I gave a list of the players that should replace Wesley Fofana, and I say, go get me Alex or Axel Disasi from Monaco. I will show you the proof on social media with the date. So let me just settle a little bit here before. I don't know what's going on here. Let me. Wow, people! Get in the comment section down below. Let's go. Let's get this done, man. All right, fixing stuff. Probably you have to put this stand here. Put this stand here to make it easier for you, so you don't have to hold this for 4 hours. All right, that is much better. Okay. All right, now if people want to call you, what they can do to call. So how everybody is feeling, man? Get in the comments, get in the conversation. All right, so many people already. Let's get to 50 likes as soon as we can, people. We are growing and growing very fast. Trying to send you a link if you, just in case you wanna call. You don't have to. It's not an obligation, but just in case. Just in case. So Disasi, huh? Good deal. Cheap. About 40 million euros, which is almost the same price that we've been getting other players around the same range. And that's why I didn't want to really spend 75 million on Fofana, Wesley Fofana back then, because I know you can find some solid defenders somewhere. Cheap and probably better. No injuries, no nothing. All right. So we are cooking, people. Chelsea are going to challenge for top 4. I don't care, because we are strengthening. Every position now is good. So if you wanna call, you click on the link on top of the chat, and then you call us. In the meantime, let me go and say hi to people who've been here for a little while. Raphael said that even him didn't want Fofana. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I didn't want him. It's just the price was too much and a lot of injuries. And I highlighted those injuries. Last summer, in the same channel here, I was just yelling and screaming 24/7. People called me that I have agendas. I want those academy products. Stop supporting Chaluba, blah, 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 blah. That is about the club. It has nothing to do with academy or English players. Mr. Clive said, hey, hoping you well. Love your work. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Machoka said, I remember that, bro. No need to prove us as fans testify. Yeah, when I say that we have to bring him, I put some other names, but I put him also there. I will show you right now. I mean, I said it like weeks ago somewhere. Let me show you. Just to confirm, you know. I'm a prophet, so you can trust me with your money. You see? This one, you see the date, right? Look at the date. It was July the 18th. That's when I texted this. So I said, hey, Chelsea Football Club and Todd Bowley, I did some scouting for you, so you don't have to. Check out on Axel Disasi, Maxence Lacroix, and Attila Sly. Good replacement or competition for Badiashile, Fofana, Thiago Silva. You're welcome. Say, you do it, and then you are going to thank me later. You see the date? Look at the date at the back, at the bottom of that picture. You will see it say there, July 18, 2023. So I helped Chelsea to find this guy. So they owe me a lot of money because I did my scouting. So they owe me some money. All right. Stop your nonsense, all right? Stop it now. All right. So 1 hour to go, people. We still have 1 hour to kill here. So if you want to join us and start talking, the link being provided, you can just click and come and comment. And also get to the poll. Let us know who's going to win. Do you think Fulham are going to give us hard time again? We need to win at least 3-0 in order to win the series. We're going to win a cup today if we destroy them with a lot of goals. But if we win and we don't score a lot of goals, and Aston Villa actually could win if they win with a lot of goals, because there is one goal difference between us and Aston Villa if we win. So we have to do it. So this is me here when I did the scouting for Todd Bowley, and Todd Bowley listened to me, and bam, he bought Disasi. So that's the way it is. All right, so let's people, let's get to 50 likes as soon as we can. The more you like, the more people will join us here. And also don't forget to call us for free, you know. You can call us for free, bro. Call us so we can have fun together. You see, the telephone is there, the link there for everybody to call live from FedEx Stadium, FedEx Field Stadium. It's in the suburb of DC, Washington DC, but it's really in Maryland if you look at it closely. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So let's now go and check on some updates, right? Update. because the lineup is coming up very soon. So we have to stay. If somebody got the lineup for us, you can tell us. If you already have the lineup, you tell us so we can share. All right, so the time zone, depending on your location, everything is on the screen. Oh, sorry, man. Aziz been there. I couldn't hear you, bro. Sorry about that. Aziz.
Hey, brother, what's up?
Sorry, I can't hear you. Give me one more second. I think I have some issues with myself. Not you, it's me. Let me fix it. Bam, done. Go, Aziz.
Hey, brother, what's up, man?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, man. We're just waiting for Chelsea. And then we just signed a player. I went on the updates this morning. And then we signed a player from the French league.
Axel Disasi.
Is he a defender or what?
A centre back. He's a centre back, right-footed, but he can play also from the left-hand side. Pretty much they had the entire line at the back. I made a video. The problem with you is you don't watch my normal videos. You just come here for live
I watch the normal videos.
So if you watch me, like when Fofana got injured, right? When we knew that he had an ACL injury and the season is over for him, I said it. I made a video and I said it immediately. Go get me Disasi. That guy is good. He's very solid. I'm not gonna call him whatever world class. He's already in the French national team, and just to get in the national team in France, you know how hard it is because there are bowlers everywhere. So this guy been pushing and pushing. He's 25, so we're looking also a little bit of experience, a little bit of big brothers. You know what I mean? He's been playing in the French league since the age, 17, 18. So he's been there, let's say, in top level for the last 4 years. Solid 4 years in very top level. So I'm not going to call him Van Dijk or anything, but just the guy that will get you the job done. If he need to do the dirty work, he's going to do it. If he need to relax from the, break lines from the back, the passing range is very, very good. So I'm happy with the deal, man. I'm happy with it.
Wow, that's good. Well, you watch the French league better than me.
Yeah, I do watch along, like every single game of PSG in the same channel here or in the GFC. You will see me live. Everybody knows about it. So I'm not going to say that I watch every single game, but mostly the PSG games and Lyon games because I have, I'm not going to even say anything here, but I have some people over there. So
Lyon.
Yeah, so I have to do some watch along just so I keep up with everything French, My television is French, my movies French. That's what I do 24/7.
Oh, really?
That's what I look. So I knew the guy and I said it almost 2 weeks ago. Go get me Disasi. Wow. And then Todd Bowley was watching my video and he gave me a call today and he's like, buddy, I got you, your man. I wish, right? Les Français, let's go.
Yes, Celeste, yes. Bonsoir, bonjour, à tout le monde. Everything is French. Even your partners who join you are here, you French.
Yeah, even your name is French. That's what I do. That's what I do. The Blue Army, they are English. Me, I don't want to lose my roots,
Yeah, you make sure the Blue Army learn, the French roots then.
Yeah, they are learning. They can speak even some words even better than me. Telling you right now.
That's great. That's great.
My Blue Army, actually, they can speak at least 3 languages, perfectly. Wow. Yeah. The Blue Army, they're doing great. Yeah.
That's good news because they're gonna need it when they get older.
Yeah, they're gonna need it, and they even went to the route. They went to Africa. I wanted them to learn a little bit of how life is over there, right?
Yeah.
So
I would make sure I do the same thing.
They travel with their grandmother and they went there. I didn't want to go there because it's gonna be me and okay, you go there and you see how things are hard, right? So
Absolutely.
they went to the motherland, bro. I'm telling you. telling you right now.
I hope we all gonna do that when we have kids. This is very important.
You have
Very
to do that. Even Aziz, the little girl is growing. When she's like 2, motherland, bro.
Motherland.
No,
Motherland, send her. She's like, they will appreciate more what they got here if they go there.
Mm-hmm.
When I went there, like, and then they were struggling, like they have to go to internet cafe to get connection, and little things like waiting for the train and taking like 30 minutes, and people wanna die. Oh man, it's taking time here. I'm like, hey, hold on. Other country, you can wait for the freaking bus for 2 hours, right?
Absolutely.
So you have like
and even waiting for it for 2 hours, the second stage is to fight to get in the bus.
Yeah, to get in the bus. Yeah, that is true.
You in the bus and then you forget your right shoes outside.
Yeah. So now what I do with them is like they even there are some work here. I pay them. They save their own money in their piggy bank, and they wanna help. Like they have big heart now. Like, hey, they don't have toys. Oh, they don't have like school supply. So when you teach them in that age, they would develop some kind of understanding. All right.
One second. Brentford, Aston Villa is 3-3 right now.
Okay.
So they are 5 points right now. Them and Newcastle.
So we have to beat Fulham seriously.
We have to beat Fulham to.
Aston Villa, how many points they have?
5 points.
5 points. So
How
many minutes already on the clock?
Win.
88 minutes.
Okay, so we need just to win. If we win today,
we draw, we get it.
Because Brentford were leading before 2-1.
Okay.
I was thinking the game was over.
But yeah,
we're gonna win it. The first trophy for Mr. Pochettino, man. Okay, so my brothers, let me greet other people who just join us, because sometimes we get out off the topic and start talking about other stuff, but this is part of life. Mr. People's Republic, are you okay?
Yes, sir.
So this guy went to Turkey, people. Let me expose him. He's got money, this guy. He went there for 3 weeks on his private island, private
and he
jet.
invite us.
So this guy, bro, the day that I will come home, man, I will bring a big bag so you can put all the dollar inside. I will come back to you. Skylar, are you there?
Yep.
Yes, sir. How are you doing today, sir?
Yeah, I'm good. Obviously, not just saw, like all of a sudden Chelsea signed Disasi, who was on United's list. He was our second choice centre back because Bayern Munich signed Kim Min-jae. So he was supposed to be our replacement for Harry Maguire. But now that you have got him, we probably have to look somewhere else. So,
Okay.
Starting 11, Slonia.
Slonina. Let me.
Slonina.
Let me.
Gusto. Thiago
Silva, Humphreys, Chilwell,
Enzo, Santos,
Sterling,
Chukwuemeka, and Kuku, and Bostar. Who's
yeah. So I'm happy to see Slonina, because in my first preview I said Slonina, but I heard that he's going to Belgium, so I wanted to continue with Kepa Bragadabra so he can get some confidence. But now Slonina, this is America, so when you play an American goalkeeper, it's gonna, a lot of noise and you have support. So I got it why they went. But Bastro, people don't know this guy, but he been on loan and been scoring goals for fun. Basto is a very, very good player from the academy, but I think he's going to be on loan, though. So let's see no Jackson, but we still have the second half to go. So it's all good. Mohammed, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, so Tokiro, I will take you, and Mr. Boaz, I will come back to you. When I put more than 6 people, it just like explode. It just like break the thing. So I will come back to you. Don't worry. We are here for like 4 or 5 hours. Don't worry about it, my brothers. All right, Mohammed, what is what are you bringing on the table? You want to talk about the Disasi, or you want to talk about what?
Honestly, the Disasi, like, it just came out of nowhere. I just checked Twitter and just see, agreement for Disasi. It came out of nowhere because I never even knew we were linked with him. Like, it was just Man United and Newcastle trying to get him. It's a good signing, honestly. Like, he would bring good competition for, like, Thiago Silva, and he's a good backup for Western Fofana. So I like the signing.
Yeah, it's not even a backup. This is a competition, you know. Chelsea, we need competitions, not only backups. We need somebody who can fight also for their places, because Fofana is going to be out for the season. Even if he comes back next season, you can't count on him. You see what happened even to Broja. He started the preseason and then, you know, set back again. So when you got an ACL injury, forget about football for a little while. So Fofana gone. All right, let me go back to People's Republic. What do you think about the starting 11? And if you want to talk about the transfer, like we are signing people like in Football Manager, bro. Like all of a sudden, boom, 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 done.
I want to go back to something one of your videos from a long time ago. So one of your videos, I don't know if you remember, you were talking about Brighton. They plan like 3, 4, 5 years ahead. So if players go, they already have a ready-made replacement and they just put him in. Now, what has happened with the player Chelsea signed yesterday, the midfield player, what's his name? The young guy, 21-year-old from Lyon or from France? What's
19 years old.
What's his name?
I'm not familiar with his name yet. I think it's something like Ugochukwu.
Get him out. Get him out right now.
I shouldn't be laughing.
Leslie. His name is Leslie. Leslie Ugochukwu.
Ugochukwu.
Yeah.
Ugochukwu, yes. Ugochukwu.
Yeah, it's not
Now, Ugochukwu was by Brighton had planned, if we sell Caicedo, Ugochukwu was the one we're going to replace him with. Now, Uncle Todd has been very clever. He says, you know what? You want 100 million for Caicedo? We're not paying that. Well, what we'll do, we just go and get your replacement, and this is who they've signed, Ugochukwu, Wesley. And so that is why they've ended up with this guy here, who nobody knew about. So that is scouting. I don't know, scouting or spying, or I don't know what you want to call it, but very, very dodgy. And I don't know about this defender of yours from Monaco,
Axel Disasi. Yes.
You said congratulations on spotting him. I hope Uncle Todd gives you a few bob.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my commission. Yeah, Bob, Todd Bowley, I'm going to fly to LA, man. If he doesn't send me my check, he's in trouble. But listen, I'm not going to sell you like he's the next Van Dijk. No,
but
he's still room to improve. He's just solid.
More about him. His height, his physical build. What is his qualities?
Everything is spot on. He's like 6'3" or something, which is a very good size. He can play from all the back line. His pace range is good. Can break lines. He's good in air, like solid. But like I say, I'm not gonna sell you like he's the next season next. All I know is he's very solid, and he's gonna develop under Mauricio Pochettino. We are cooking people. And top 4 now, I start believing a little bit. I start believing in top 4. And if we can get a Abragadabra, like Mr. Peppermint said that we need competition for baby Kepa. Kepa need competition. And I heard about Robertz Sanchez from Brighton. And I was like, no, man, I don't want to do business with Brighton again. Mohammed, what do you think about Robertz Sanchez? Do you think he's the guy?
I saw the stats, and there is like a lot of things that Kepa does better than Roberto Sanchez, but I don't think, to be honest, I feel like he's just mostly a competition. They want him to compete with Kepa to get him at his fullest, because for some reason Pochettino really loves Kepa. like as a player, and really wants him to be like his number one goalkeeper. But if Roberto Sanchez like comes in and starts doing good, and probably I feel like Kevin might leave next season.
Okay. Aziz, Robert Sanchez, or we should go for David Raya. Raya is there, but he's pricey like 40 million.
To be honest, yeah, I don't want to do any business with Brighton again because they've been taking us for a ride. This is time we need to show them who is a big club. And I pray they go relegation this year because of disgracing us publicly, saying, "Oh, we are not in Champions League or we are not in any European League." When did you get into the league? When did you even get into the league or even the Champions League or European League?
Yeah.
They need to treat us with respect as a big team, because if Real Madrid comes to say, "I want your player," Brighton will sell them at all costs. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
I don't want us to deal with Brighton again because I don't know how to explain it. They are not straightforward.
They are not big.
Very rude.
Yeah. They are not.
If you don't want to sell him, say, "Yeah, we are not selling." Not coming to Chelsea place a bid. In 2 minutes time, you said no.
So you would like to walk away from the Caicedo deal? Because I heard
I swear that if we can go get a better player, I've been saying, why can't we get Casey from Barcelona?
Or why can't we just play Leslie?
I don't know if we are loaning him out. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's flying. He's flying right now. He's on the plane. He's flying to the USA. So probably the last game against Borussia Dortmund, he might be there. So let's wait and see. Fabrizio Romano said the decision still needs to be made. Pochettino wants to assess him first before making any decision. So I'm not going to be surprised if tomorrow morning you hear that, okay, Chelsea called this deal off. They have Disasi, they have Leslie, they have, they're going to keep what we got now and look for somebody solid in the future. So that could be the case next week. Let's wait and see what's going to happen. All right. Le Français Dev, your choice, Sanchez or what's his name? Robert Sanchez is from Brighton. And David Raya is from Brighton.
Both from Brighton?
Oh, Brentford. Yeah,
Brentford.
A lot of Brighton.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Look. The only reason why Brighton is Brighton right now is because of Chelsea. These past 2 seasons, we've been buying 80 mil Cucurella. Like the business that we're doing with them, we making this club look like, they got something to prove and they got something to grow. Because this Caicedo thing that's going on, if we don't take Caicedo, right, and then we replace Caicedo with already the guy we have, and Chelsea plays well, we get on the top 4, and Brighton find himself, I don't know, 7th position or 8th as usual. That would be a good example why you should never buy, the person that feeds you or the person that, builds a good relationship with you. But in between those 2 goalkeepers right now, I know Sanchez is experienced, but just because it's Brighton, enough is enough. I don't know. We just need to show some discipline. We need to send a message to every club that we're going to do business in the future with. That you try to screw with Chelsea, you bite your own self in your own tail. Yeah. Because we good neighbors. We do good business. We sell you good players at a good price, at a good, physical and health.
Almost free. Look at Billy Gilmore.
Free. Right.
Almost for free.
Look at Lofty Cheek. We saw them at AC Milan. We do good business. Even Lukaku, we plan on taking a cut to sell. We're making good business. So why are these clubs trying to... Because Chelsea went through some trenches for the past 2 years, clubs like Brighton want us to remain there. They don't want us to grow. That's why I see it. If you give Chelsea Caicedo, you helping Chelsea build a team they used to be. So that's why I would rather just take maybe this Brentford goalkeeper at this point, because we need to show some type of resistance and discipline that we are the big club here. Whether you sell us your player or you don't, we will replace that player. You're not the last club in the world. So yeah, that's how I will take Brentford goalkeeper, because he knows how to dive too. Let's be honest, he knows how to save it.
He's short
But
though. He's still short.
short,
like
I know,
Kepa,
but
yeah.
he's quick react. He's quicker than Kepa.
He's better than Kepa in my opinion.
I will take that.
Yeah.
Mr.
Tokido, are you there, brother? You want to talk about Tottenham Hotspurs? Let's go.
I don't really have anything about it.
Oh, really? Okay, so what do you think about Chelsea now that we are buying everybody under the planet? You think we can finish top 4?
Yeah, I think you can finish top 4, but the thing that you guys are lacking in is team chemistry.
Say it again, please.
The thing you're lacking in is team chemistry.
Oh, yeah.
You guys don't have team chemistry because you signed a bunch of players that haven't played with each other in a long time.
Correct.
Or they haven't even played together, at all.
Yeah. And I heard that Harry Kane is getting closer and closer to Bayern. Did you hear that?
Yeah, he's gonna go to Brighton, but it's actually better for us because he's getting old, and if we don't sell him, he's gonna leave on a free. So if we sell him, we're most likely gonna get money, and I think he'll help us at least top 4.
Yeah, and you still have Richarlison. I don't know what it is, but I still rate that guy. You don't get to the Brazilian national team just by chance. So I still rate that guy. When Harry Kane leaves, I think he's gonna be the man over there, and he's gonna do some dirty. So yeah.
Richarlison?
Yeah.
He needs to humble himself too, though.
How? Tell us more.
It's gotten over his whole head. He's a great player, but he knows what is going on at Tottenham Hotspurs. He sees himself as the guy. But the thing is, the reality is, you playing in the Tottenham Hotspurs, these guys don't win trophies until they won, I don't know what that trophy is called, the RD trophy, or I don't know what trophy it is. But Richarlison is great, but if you put Richarlison on a good team, right? Let's say if you put him in City, he will not do all that, the most things that he's doing right now at Tottenham Hotspurs. He just needs to keep it simple. That's what I'm gonna say. He needs to humble himself, put the ball in the net, and don't crave all this attention. That's the reason why I say that.
Okay, I understand. So Mr. Peppermint say that, bro, we should not do any deal with any Premier League club. Let's find our goalkeeper somewhere else, like in America market or even in Asia. Yeah, they have. There's a Japanese guy. His name is Suzuki. That guy is like a little brother of Onana. He takes a lot of risk. He plays the ball from the back. Very good goalkeeper. So yes, I'm all for expanding our search all over the world, not only focus on the Premier League in Europe, because you might get a very, very good player. Even in the MLS here, many teams from Europe are coming to shop here, especially from Germany and the Netherlands. They're coming to the MLS because many players from South America are coming. It's just like the next step to get to Europe. So we have a good level here. It's just like mindset about where to shop. So people need to start taking into consideration other teams. Like what's his name again? Kim Min Jae. He used to play in Japan, and even the Brighton guy. What's his name? And he used to be a student in Japan, and look at him at Brighton now. So we have to expand our our scouting department, not only. So I agree with you on this one. Let me double check here very quickly. Disasi was captain of Monaco. Yes, I know that. Axel Disasi has never missed a game through injury at Monaco. Yeah, we're looking for people who can be reliable, because I'm sick and tired of injury FC at Chelsea. And the problem is when you come to Chelsea and then all of a sudden you start getting injuries and all that. So the scouting, the medical department need to improve. Anything with Brighton right now irritate me. Even this Caicedo deal, I think Chelsea must drop it, according to Mr. Chili Ndu. All right. Anybody that want to jump with something, let's go. Because I don't want to talk. This show is for the people. What's wrong with you people?
When we do business with other teams outside of the Premier League, it's done quick and fast. I don't know who Axel Disasi is, but it seems like he's played with what's his name? I said Ben Chilwell. The other guy. Badia Shield before. But the way it was done so quick, I never heard there was a negotiation going on.
We have a very good relationship with Monaco and all that. Yeah.
Right. It was 2 for 6-8 done. And then right now we already got another midfielder outside of the Premier League done. Only when we trying to do some type of business with these Premier League teams, all of a sudden,
everything is complicated.
Right.
Yeah.
Things are complicated. Like it's another, like a tactical market or something. Like, just sell the player, bro. Like, just sell the player. Sell the player. You don't have to play all these tactical mind game set. Let's delay Chelsea. And by the time we sell the player, they're going to lose that first games against Liverpool. I don't need to overthink like this, or maybe it's just me. Just sell the player. Like, we... Like,
but they know, you see the problem with the Premier League is they know that the Premier League got money. So the money coming from the Premier League. Other leagues want to sell to the Premier League because they got money. So between them, it's going to be always complicated. 35 minutes to go until the kickoff, people. Yeah, Le Français Dev, you did good by muting yourself because we could hear.
Dr. Oaks.
Yes, sir.
The other day, I was reading somewhere that UEFA has made some kind of sanction against Chelsea for, what was this? About something about something
FPP,
financial
fair play stuff.
What was that all about?
Well, that was from the old regime. They didn't claim something. Like it was like done in good faith from Todd Bowley when they checked on some account and we didn't report certain losses and stuff. So they went to report themselves to the UEFA like, hey, we found out this and that. Let's make a deal and let's finish this between us. Before you discover, it's just like turning yourself to jail. Okay? You did something wrong, you turn yourself. I think you're gonna get less sanction because the judge, you save everybody's money, everybody's time. So literally that was the problem. So Marina Granovskaya accounting in the past, she failed to report certain things and she broke some rules along the way. That's all I can make it very simple because it's going to be very, very long here. So Chelsea, new owners when they took over, and that's one of the reasons why you saw the first person that they kicked out the door was Marina Granovskaya. Because so much irregularity in the books. So they took all this, the document and everything, they went themselves to the FIFA and they, hey, bro, we are guilty. Look at this. Okay? And then let's find a solution. So they had to pay a fee to avoid all kind of investigation. It could be you might hide it for 10 years or whatever years, and then they might even not discover. But in good faith, you go there, you turn yourself to jail, you accept the sanction, and then it's over, which is different than Manchester City, for example, who were just hiding like revenue behind some sponsorship that don't exist, lying their account and dribbling everybody and trying not to be honest. But Chelsea being honest, the old regime made some mistakes. They turned themselves to the jail, and then it's over. That's the way.
But can you imagine that? Like
humbleness.
Like there's an anti-Chelsea agenda. Everybody hates Chelsea. Blah blah. So let's just say if one of the newspapers had uncovered the story, could you imagine how they would have exploded the story and made Chelsea look like, you see, again, there's Chelsea. But like Chelsea, by doing this, it's preempting. It's a preemptive strike. It's like stealing a story away from the newspapers when they turn themselves in and there's nothing to write about. It's like, yeah, what can you say? These guys have admitted it. They've cleaned their conscience. and there's nothing people can criticize or say, okay, these guys were actually honest.
Yeah. So
Unlike
Gary Neville and
Neville.
his brother. Don't come here and say investigation needed. Look at this. They were going to make it like a huge situation. No, it's not a big deal. It's happened. It's happened everywhere. And we just acknowledge what happened and then we move. We pay the fee. Let's go. We didn't hide anything. So Aziz King is back. People, Mr. Victor is in the building too. Victor. Are you there, sir?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir. How
Yes. Yeah, we good. We are signing people. We are rich. And we are big.
are you? Oh, my
Why are you
goodness,
laughing?
Chelsea.
We are signing people. And what do you think about the new signing, Mr. Axel Disasi? Do you know him? Or
I don't much at all. I mean, we are just pulling these kinds of players from under the rock.
yeah,
now.
that's
I just
what you've
went
been
out there.
asking. So you have to stop complaining because you've been telling me for years. I'm exaggerating here for a few months now. You've been telling me that we have to go there in those little pockets where people don't pay too much attention. Those low-key, low-profile players, get them and develop them, and don't spend 75 million on somebody who just broke his leg because he's from Leicester City. Now we got this guy. The price range is good, around 35 million pounds. You know, the same price that we got Badiashile, you know, all those players, we are getting them, you know, between 20 and 35 million. So the price is good, very solid defender. Now you don't have to complain about this one. Victor, don't let me down,
I'm not.
please.
I'm not
Don't let
complaining.
me down.
No, I'm not complaining. The fact that the only area that I will complain is the fact that I said we should go and get these obscure players who nobody have heard of them and develop them didn't mean that we should get 50 of them. You know, they still get into your books. You have to pay them every 2 weeks, and they are there and they want to play. These days, every footballer wants to play. You know what I mean? And then you get more than you need. You already have some. Of course, Fofana is injured, so we have to show up. You know, the defense area. Who knows if he's going to stay with us? And since we are on a buying spree of clubs, who knows where they're going to end up, right? Because we buy all the other clubs very soon. All the European teams will be owned by 4 or 5 guys. I tell you. So, but this is neither here nor there. What I'm concerned about is the amount of players we are buying at the moment. Everybody right now, this player was bought. People looked at it and were like, okay, fine. Everybody's attention is on this Caicedo deal. Everybody still wants Caicedo to be bought.
Okay, so before, I don't want to cut you, but the interest on Caicedo is cooling down, according to some report. They might walk away from this deal. Don't worry about it. They don't want to overpay. They draw the line already. They bought another guy, and then he's flying right now to the US. So he's gonna be tonight with the boys, and then he might play probably the last game against Borussia Dortmund. So Pochettino wanna assess him. So
there are a couple of clips he has out there. He's very good. I think he will show up the defense. It's not a bad buy. The thing is, the Premier League is really rich, so 35 million is considered as a moderate fee. But to some leagues, it's quite substantial. 35 million is still quite
that
substantial.
is a budget for the entire team, for the entire season.
Yeah, it's seriously. So we have to think about that in those terms. And if you go and buy a player like that, and the intention is not to fill that player every other week or every week, it's basically waste of money. I know we have the money, but I would rather we put it all together and start looking into the feasibility studies of trying to expand our stadium. We are the only so-called big club out of even the big six. If we limit our search in just England, that doesn't have a stadium more than 50,000.
Yeah, and that talking about stadium, there is a land close to Stamford Bridge. They accepted to sell the land to Chelsea Football Club. The news came out a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I heard
Now
that. Yeah.
Chelsea are in the process of asking for authority over there to get permission, the permit now. So it's not just because we are not talking about it doesn't mean they are not working on. Even Todd Boehly and his people, they know what you're talking about. They know that to make more money, they know the stature of Chelsea Football Club. We deserve that like top notch kind of stadium. So they are working on it. Everything is submitted slowly and surely. I even got an email the other day because I own Stamford Bridge. Everybody knows about it. Everybody can do it though. I'm part of the pitch owners. You can buy your share over there. So we were consulted last week also. If you own a little bit, they're gonna consult. So all that is taking place behind closed doors. It's gonna be
Mr.
just
O, Mr. O,
yes.
sorry to cut you off. You're talking about Chelsea want to move away from. Let's say we want to move away from Stamford Bridge. Let's say we want to. That's the story. Todd Boehly is trying to get a new stadium. But my issue is with this old brigade, these old Chelsea fans. They don't want to live away from Chelsea. They don't want to live away from Stamford Bridge. They believe because that Stamford Bridge has so many history with them, they don't want to leave. I can mention names of people. I can mention their names, e.g. Rory Jennings. I don't know if you know him. He's a Chelsea fan as well too. They don't want to get away from Stamford Bridge. That's what I'm trying to tell people that we're in a world.
Yeah, but we don't have to. We don't have to.
They're going to have to. You guys
No, we're in a world now that the world is revolving. We have to revolve with the world.
But we don't have to.
All the big teams are having big stadiums, except Chelsea.
Yeah,
43,000 capacity.
Look at Barcelona. The Barcelona stadium has been collapsed. It's been broken to pieces. That's an example. This is how business has to go. We're going to have to leave regardless. So we no longer hear
we can still build a very good stadium just at the same place. You know, the tradition. Sometimes you have to understand that some people are conservatives. They are, they want to keep the tradition. They want to keep, that feeling of Stamford Bridge. You don't want to sell your soul. Just like we wanted to move to Barassi or something like that.
Stamford Bridge is not the land. It's the people.
Yeah.
Did somebody have to hire me so I give them some motivation speech? Like, it's not the land, it's the people. Wherever we gather is where the spirit is at. So
there's a spirit there, okay? Like Peter or all good or us good. His arches was buried there. So it's more spiritual. It's the feeling. Just like you buying a new house and you feel like, man, I love my old house and stuff. So
where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? In London? I mean, land is premium.
Wembley.
Yeah, if you want to remain in London, you might as well. I'd rather the money that you will spend in buying a new land that is prime and even close to Fulham. I mean, to get anything close to that, you might as well buy all the strings of houses, the strip of houses behind Stamford Bridge, and tell them to leave so that you can expand the area and build there. At least your fan base is still around. For me, I feel like that is where we should go if we want to remain a big team, because getting a stadium 60 million plus, 60,000 plus is something in this current age. The 40,000 we are wallowing at is not a good
you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. That's why Roman Abramovich got the permit, and we wanted to build a very, very good stadium, 60,000 seat. And then because of political reasons, it didn't work out. But this time around, bro, we're going to build probably the 65,000 or 70,000. Don't worry about it. It's happening, but these things takes a very long time.
Yeah, but you see, you can't eat your cake and have it. Arsenal spent about 5 to 10 years, just recouping. I know that you may say they are not as rich, but they are considered one of the rich clubs in the world. But they spend a lot of time to build a stadium. Means that at that particular point where the stadium is being built, you will have to, reduce the amount of players you can, purchase based on.
That is not our problem, my friend. And let me remind you something. Roman Abramovich, when he saw the club, he put 1.8 billion for developing the stadium and helping with transfer window for the next 10 years. So everything been planned. We have the money there. The new owner are not spending anything so far. So when it comes to buying players, we are also selling players. Those players that we are buying, if it doesn't work for them at Chelsea, we're going to get some profit because we're not buying them for 100 million. The youngsters that we are buying, you come to Chelsea, you got the label of Chelsea, we can sell you in good money, get our money back or make some profit. Right now, we are all over the place because of the mess that we've been in for years. So we are trying to find balance at the moment, but I think everything is just slowly and surely fixing, different things. So that
I think Chelsea made a deal with the FA that they would play at Wembley while the stadium was being rebuilt to its 65,000 capacity. My question to you, Mr. Oakes, since you are a shareholder of Chelsea, I don't know if you're a majority shareholder or minority.
Yeah, I own Stamford Bridge. I'm going to listen, I am relocating Chelsea to Kentucky, okay? It's going to be called Kentucky Fried Chicken FC. Get ready. Yes, sir, let's go.
I wanted to hear. Now, I understand that the deal for Lukaku to Juventus is off. Now, Lukaku has also burnt his bridges at Inter Milan. So what next for Lukaku?
Somebody else, please Chelsea. Answer. Somebody else.
And Chelsea.
I me, okay. A lot of people I don't think this is an attempt to answer it. But my opinions on Lukaku hasn't shifted at all. We went and purchased this player for 98 million pounds, right? He did something that was wrong, right? He conducted an interview that was appalling. In fact, we all really hated that. Let me ask the forum right here. If this was done mistakenly by Haaland, will he be maligned and despised by the fan base in City like we do with Lukaku? I don't think so. I know this is a rhetorical question. I don't. Because in the end, we want to win. We would have hastily forgiven. They would have hastily forgiven. What am I trying to say? We would have hastily forgiven him if this was Haaland or somebody. I don't know why there is this hatred of Lukaku. And listen, the coach before
Thomas
Tuchel is to be blamed for this. You have a scorer. He was the only one left in our game to balance it up, according to the pundits, and we all said, "Oh, all we need is a striker now, and all will be well."
Missing piece.
And Marina went and spent almost 100 million pounds on this player, gave him a salary or wages of almost 350,000 pounds a week, and you sit this person down, or you develop this thing about this what is it, boogeyman aura around this guy, and you let him go. He is our player. He has signed a 5-year contract. Use him. Build the whole team around him. And if it doesn't work after a year or 2 or 3, like we tried with Kai Havertz, what was Kai Havertz doing for us that we were willing to stay with him for 3 years and try because he scored 1 goal in a Champions League? No. So I just don't understand what we are all thinking. You think that if Lukaku is in front of this attack with Jackson and Ugochukwu, we will not be formidable?
Yeah, I agree with you. In the football side of Lukaku, I still support him, but conducting interview and getting in trouble with fans is not the right way to go, because even Inter, like, he got in trouble with them, and now even Juventus,
I know
they don't want.
Know.
So I will come back to you. Sorry. I will come back to you. Let me say hi to another guy that's been waiting for 10 minutes. I forgot about him. Just say hi so we can go back to Victor. Mr. King.
Hi, everyone.
Yes, sir. Sorry about that. I forgot you. You have to jump sometimes, You have to jump sometimes. Yeah.
I understand, but I just want to sit and listen.
Okay.
But it's okay.
How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay. And you?
Yes. Are you happy with the new signing, Mr. Disasi? Do you know him?
To be honest, I don't really know him, but I'm really happy because that's the kind of low-profile player we really need. Because going for a bigger player with a bigger profile, come on, Chelsea have been spending a lot of money on bigger players, but yet it doesn't work out. So
Yeah.
it's just good. It's just good for us to go for low profile.
Yeah.
And this Caicedo deal, I just want Chelsea to just since we have Ugochukwu now, it's better we use Ugochukwu because after all, Chelsea they are not in any Europa competition, so we don't have anything to lose. Just for we to stick to the youngsters, leave them alone, stop spending money on the players that will not work out.
Okay, that makes sense. That is very strict to the point. All right, yes, Victor.
We don't even know if Caicedo is not going to work out or not. But Caicedo doesn't have the track record like Declan Rice has, that everybody keeps referring to. Declan Rice has a sale of 100 million, so Caicedo should command the same thing. And for me, I'll be the first to promote these kinds of obscure players who came from nowhere. Like somebody remarked yesterday, I've forgotten his name. A brother remarked that he was sold for £5 million only 3 seasons ago. £5 million. And I know that, they appreciate.
But at Chelsea, we don't wait because we want to win now.
But that is what we have to do, though. That is where we have to head. That is where the fan base is in a hurry to spend and spend and spend. And that is why Brighton is not budging. Brighton will easily sell this player called Caicedo to Manchester City for 80 million. Easily. Because they know that Manchester City evaluation holds some water. They will not budge and buy the player with inflated prices like we did with Cucurella for 60 million when Manchester City said they are not going to pay more than 40. And now we look at the player Cucurella and we want to already sell him. We won't already let him go. He is not even proving to be a 40 million quid player. This is what the problem is. Nobody has a chance of knowing what is ahead of us. Like nobody has a chance of knowing the future. But at least it can be a little bit more reasonable. This is a lot of money we are spending out there. Like the gentleman just said, King just said, we have spent money on Leslie. Let's not go and spend 85 million or 100 million on Caicedo. Maybe after we've done that, we will send the message out there that Chelsea there's a new king now. We are not just going to pay the money because some lesser team wants that money and they are not going to budge.
All right, so I will come back to you. Let me report something. Kevin Durant, the NBA superstar, is promoting some Chelsea clothing. That is just sending us to buy even more. He's a very, very beautiful jacket, like his sauce, man. It looks like amazing, like wow. What a jacket. They got my money already,
Nobody's wearing the 35 number, Jesse.
Huh? What is it?
35. Nobody.
I can't hear you properly, bro.
He's asking if nobody's wearing 35 Jesse. Number 35.
But 35 is Kevin Durant, whatever his name is. So he's asking if you have a player who wears that.
Okay, so let me plug myself a little bit. I've been plugging Chelsea, been plugging Bowley. They are all billionaires. Let me plug myself, people. You know how to pay me here. 1 second. 1 second. You click that like button. That's all my salary right there. So I've been begging for 50 likes. Not yet. Let's get 50 likes as soon as possible because more than 50 people are watching. So if you click that like button, it doesn't cost anything. 1 second. So, that's how I get paid. All right. Mr. Jean-Paul, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Long time no see.
Yes, I know. I've been in Europe, then come back.
Okay, good. You good, huh? How is your twin? How is your twin brother? He's still in Madrid?
My twin, is in Madrid, but we meet with him in France. Then after meeting in our place, then he just go back in Barcelona. So, Barcelona. I try to bring him here in America. So we're gonna be with him next year.
Good. That's good. That's good for you. All right. What do you think about Monsieur Disasi?
Yeah, I'm very enjoyable for this guy because he's a low profile and everything about the price and everything. We can go crazy and guards within because Liverpool was there, Manchester United was there, even Manchester City would like to grab him. So the way we look, Disasi is like this guy Mendy was on jail. They have a good performance. It's like Konate. You see the performance of Konate. It's something like that one. This guy gonna be good, and in the future, I don't think so. If guy gonna perform better, Fofana gonna be there, man. I think this guy if he's good, he never get injury, so we can go for him. That's it. If Levi Cole not gonna be like in performance better, we're gonna sell him.
Okay, so you're thinking about getting academy out already to get your brother Disasi, huh? I see what you're trying to do here. All right.
He's still young. He's still young. He can be better.
All right, but now we need somebody because Fofana, Wesley is gonna be out for the entire season, and even if he comes back, there is no guarantee that he's gonna be in the same level. You know, when you get an ACL injury, you start getting some niggles here and there, and then your career becomes really average. Thiago Silva is like 700 years, just like me. So he won't play 30 games a season. So I think we don't have to sell Chalobah. Anybody think that we have to get rid of Chalobah because we got Axel Disasi? Anybody?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I would like to ask before you jump it out. I need to know the score for Aston Villa and Brentford.
I think it was
draw,
like 3-3. It's a draw. So we need just to win.
We're gonna take this cup. We're gonna win. We're gonna take the cup. Thank you.
The pressure is
Just one win.
So
yes.
Yeah. Were you asking about Chalobah, right?
Chalobah, yes, sir.
You know, there are some players. I don't know if you saw it, and any of the folks here can actually, any of you all can react to what I'm saying here. Did you detect, a little bit of the old way we play in our last game, where we play to the side all the time? I think those people that were under the other regime, which is under Harry Potter, those who are under Harry Potter and Lampard, they are still passing to the side, and I think that one of the culprits is Chalobah. Chalobah is extraordinarily cautious. The reason why City and
put some shirt on, Mr. GP.
The reason why
you can see your abs. Put some shirt on.
City and the rest are put into the attack.
Yeah, let it go. I'm joking with the brother, but yeah, good.
The attack always starts from the back.
Yeah,
we do not have any hope in Chalobah. Let's say Chalobah starting an attack. Have you seen Chalobah starting an attack for Chelsea? Silva, every now and then might pass forward, but most of the back line pass to the side, and that is our problem. And so, if Pochettino doesn't correct that, not much will change. It means that for a good chunk of the game, Nkuku will be idle. Because they won't get the ball. It won't come.
Okay, so let me, before I forget, Pochettino he's thinking forward, and you can see even before we were complaining about we don't score goals. Now we can't stop scoring goals. So it depends.
Our last game we didn't score much. It's not
well, but we
didn't score much last game, but at least
we shoot on the target. We hit the target like 5 times. We were facing one of the best goalkeepers in the league, and if it was Kepa in that goal, we were going to score 5 against them.
The goalkeeper saving the ball is part of the game. You have to find the ball.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Give us a little bit the benefit of the doubt. The point you got the big point here, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, let me finish my big point. So I'm gonna come back to you. What I'm trying to say is it's already positive because we're not playing sideways that much. We are very progressive. We are shooting on target. We are scoring goals. But it doesn't mean that we're going to score 5 goals against every single team or against Manchester United or Manchester City, because other teams been together for years and they've already built great teams. So we're going to face these kind of situations. But overall, you see how we play. how we are progressing the ball now and how we are shooting more. So before, that was the tactics from the manager. Now with the new manager, everything is going to improve. That's what I wanted to say. All right.
And I wanted to say that for me, the difficulty, and before I even make that point, let me chip in this real quick. You say that overall some teams have been playing together for a long time. I mean, we really have to sideline that. I mean, some teams are put together within weeks and they still perform very well. Pochettino himself said, this is Chelsea. You have to come with a winning mentality. That was in his interview. Okay, so we sitting there, they have to play for 2-3 years before they start to gel.
Nobody say that. It's just using sense.
That is the idea that people have been playing for a long time, so we will expect a mediocre performance.
It's count. It's
count. This record: 32 games, 9 goals, 4 assists, 204 minutes. Yeah, they go do 70 something to the back. Man, you die, my guy.
I didn't get
what
you're
last
saying.
Season? You mean last season, Kim?
Mr. King, we can't hear you. Are you speaking in tongues? All right, so we're gonna come back to Mr. King. What I'm saying is for Mr. Ba, he always wants everything to happen immediately. It looks like you are a very, very impatient kind of boss. I think when you buy our company, you're gonna fire everybody the same day. You are like Donald Trump. You are fired. You are fired. You are like
serious?
you like don't put this guy as a president because he's gonna just fire everybody.
Mr. Victor is the kind of guy.
He's the kind of guy that everything needs to happen now. We are Chelsea and we spend this and that.
He would say, according to his data, we're supposed to make $1 million and forget about how it works.
No, but Dave and the rest, let's be honest here. You want me to sit here and accept mediocre from people that are going
It's not accepting. Sometimes somebody is...
We have a whole new team, Mr. Victor.
Nobody accepts mentality.
What I'm saying is that is why these people are being given the responsibility and the backing of the money every week to make sure they make something out of this thing that has been given.
Here we go again. Money again.
No. But money is everything, though. Money is everything. Otherwise, we are Fulham. We have the money to buy players, and we need to expect instant results.
Okay, so the players are coming on the pitch right now, and Gaga is in goal. The game is on Peacock or NBC Sport Network if you're watching from TV, but if you're watching from your online service, it's going to be Peacock in the US. And if you are in UK, you can watch on the website or on the app. It's called the Fifth app, the Fifth Stand, something like that. Fifth Stand app. So the players are coming. Gaga is in goal today. Happy to see him, this brother from America. So Thiago Silva probably is going to be the captain today. Yeah, he's the captain. So just reporting what is happening. And yeah. Let's continue. Mr. People's Republic, you've been very, very quiet here. Do you think that we should just demand everything from players because they get a lot of money, or you think it takes a little bit time? What is your opinion on that?
I think I'm happy with all these no-name signings we've made because they can play without pressure. So if you come as a big name,
I'm gonna cook a little bit.
Yeah, go cook. You always cook. Yeah, get a girlfriend or something, bro. Get married. What's wrong with you? Get married, man. Every time
that's why I go. That's why I go Europe. I go to bring someone from them. They wanna get married for American.
Oh, okay. Don't get there because you're gonna get married.
I will see you guys later in a few minutes.
Okay, right. Come back here. We are here for hours. Don't worry about it. We're gonna be here for hours. All right. Oh, Mr. King, you're going to get me copyrighted, so I will take you off because we could hear everything that's going on on your TV. You want my channel to go? You want to close my channel now? All right. 3 minutes to go, people. The players are on the pitch.
Well,
yeah,
I just wanted to say,
folks were saying that I want things to be instant. Yes, of course. Why don't we want that? We have to create that culture at Chelsea.
But
Yeah,
Mr. Vic,
there are players. There are players wallowing around in teams that are less than us in terms of our financial basis, right? Who will love to be in the position of Sterling and die for the club and run and do everything. Complacency sets in when you get to a point where you don't expect these players who are on this amazing amount of salary. Doctors don't get paid this much, and they are saving lives. And you don't expect them to go out there and put their lives on the line for the team. You should.
It's not like you are not expecting. The problem with you don't understand that you can be as rich as you can be as strong as you can, but there is somebody who is going to be stronger than you, bigger than you, taller than you. It's not just because you started walking in the gym today, you have 6-pack, and all of a sudden you're going to beat the Big Show who've been in the business forever. That's the problem with you.
I am talking about players who have to behave like they give a damn. You know, when you have players, and you might say that this crop of players that we have currently might think like that, but it has to come from us. We have to create a culture. The fan base must be intolerant of people of this kind of mediocre performance because we think, oh, they just came back. They just put them together as
I'm gonna call Joe Biden not to give you a job, bro.
All
right.
No. I mean, we have to though. We have to, because that is a standard. You don't do this at Madrid. I mean, look at this. The player we sold them, Hazard. He was amazing, prolific player with us. He went out there. He's not performing. They sat him down, and fine, they let him finish his contract and then sent him away because they have a standard. And so, any other player, any position that you play in Madrid, you are supposed to be the best in the world.
Yeah, they lost the 3-0 the other night against Barcelona, right? That tells you the problem. You're saying all the good stuff, but the conclusion is always you need to be immediately. No, that is not how the world works, my brother. Let me repeat a little bit of the starting 11. Here we are in the...
You guys see the Chukwuemeka's picture?
Huh?
Yeah,
look at Chukwuemeka's picture. They used the wrong guy in there.
Oh, they used the wrong guy? Yeah.
They already put the player that we signed in. They already put his face on there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I think it's going to be trending on social media because people got like...
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, people got like a ego eye. Like in the blink, you can put something now and you take it off like in a second. People already took their screenshot already. Like it's already there. Like
I was trying to reach up to my camera already.
Yeah. It's like...
It's this Chukwuemeka, but it's the wrong face. I'm like...
Yeah, I think it's going to be trending on social media. Here we go, people.
I mean, guys, I'm going to put this out there. And I don't know how it will be received. And I don't want it to come out the wrong way. Have we bought any Caucasian players yet?
Any what?
Any white players?
I don't want to talk about race. You're going to put me in trouble.
I know. I'm just asking.
No, I don't want to even answer that. Let's just skip that. Okay. Let treat people just like players, right? We are all bluesy.
Oh, no. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. It's not for any reason. I'm just asking.
No. Let's not talk that, man. That is a very, very sensitive topic in my family. Because we are mixed here. We have all kind of races in my house. So, yeah.
Oh, I have mixed people here too. I'm not even going there. Hey, you see the Kevin Durant here?
Yes.
On the field for us. Is he a Chelsea supporter?
No, he's doing commercial. He's big friend of Todd Boehly. You know Todd Boehly with Hollywood people, basketball people. You see him with hanging out with them all the time. So I think he's been paid to do the commercial for Chelsea new kit and jacket and all that. He looks good on the new Chelsea.
Are we getting Coca-Cola to sponsor us?
Coca-Cola, I don't know who's going to be our main sponsor, but yeah, I just don't like Coca-Cola. Any... Okay, the game just started in my location, 10 seconds. Let's go, Chelsea. We got this. Let's go, Blues.
Second half. I mean, on halftime.
What do you say? You leaving?
Halftime.
Oh, you living? Yeah, I'm gonna be here, bro. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
I'm gonna watch the game. All right.
Yeah, watch the game, analyze the game slowly, and then come back. I'm gonna be here. All right. I'm still here with People's Republic, Mr. Anybody that wanna watch the game quietly and come back, no problem. If you wanna stay with me here, have a conversation. Let's talk about coffee, elephant, cat, and dogs. No problem. While we are watching the game, we're gonna only comment when there is a big event on the screen. So it is what it is. Mr. And do not sell, Mr. My brother Henry. He always change names. So what are you saying, bro? Unmute yourself. Let's go.
Hey, brothers. Good day, morning, afternoon, evening. It's good to see bro Victor in the house. I heard what he said and I agreed with him on Lukaku. I'll just add a few things there. We don't know the truth apart from what the media is telling us. We don't know the whole truth about this guy. I think there is more to it than what meets the eye. But again, I agree with what he said. We were willing to give Kai Havertz 3 years without even figuring out what his real position was.
Okay.
We couldn't give that guy one. So I completely agree with him on that. And I also think there is a lot that we don't know behind the scenes here. I think this brother has something going on that we all don't know. The media is just speculating and just trying to sway our attention to just hit the guy and just like want to rip him into shreds. But I don't see it that way.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I'm happy that we finally have scouts. Chelsea has scouts, people who are going there and scouting.
Yeah, right. Because we were scouting for 5 years. And then
exactly.
And then we decided to go for another loan for Zappacosta or something like that. But now we scout for a few months. We send people there. They do all their homework, background check, everything. Bam, bam, done.
Exactly. I mean, I just looked at my phone. I said, "What? Disasi of all people?"
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we signed Disasi.
I couldn't believe. I couldn't believe my eyes. I couldn't even believe Leslie. I didn't even know who Leslie was, but he looked at him again and he said, "This really makes sense in case Brighton wants to take us for, they think that because they've reached the Europa League spot, they can just toy with us as they please." But
are you ready to walk away from the Caicedo deal?
Well, for me, I would walk away like right now. I would walk away.
Come on,
and just
Chile!
get one more.
No. Yeah.
One more person with that profile, like Leslie, and that's it.
Yeah.
So
Ugochukwu.
So I just wanted to find out. Because we don't get to see Bro Victor here often. Bro Victor, what expectations do you have for this team for the upcoming season? Where do you want to see them?
I want us to win the league. I want us to win the league. I honestly, I mean, I know that I would say that and people will be like, "Oh, come on, you are being stupid." It's just, but why not? If you aim at the sun, you will never miss the moon. That's the philosophy we should go in with. Go out there and start trying to win against Liverpool. And if we do win, okay, win 2 more. And if we do win, it's only 35 matches left. So for me, with only 1 game a week, and with this kind of players that you have actually invested in, why not try for it? And if you don't, then at least top 4. Then we build upon that. Because if you get top 4, then of course, anybody that you sign to add on to what you already have knows that they will have a Champions League the following year. Because Chelsea cannot be wallowing in 12th or 8th or even 6th with all that we bring to the table. So I am hoping that we will shoot for, top 4 for sure. But even if top 4 is not attainable, try and go for top 6. But with this kind of investment, if you go for top 6, it's not really good a goal. So for me, that is what I'm hoping for. But I'm more excited about seeing new players and what they bring to the table, honestly, if you ask me. I'm more excited because 70% of our team is virtually new, maybe even 80. So we are going to see what these guys bring to the table. It's not the same old Kai Havertz and Mason Mount who have shown that their true colors, and some were willing to go with them for another year, 4 or 5 years of seeing the same old dreary kind of game that we watch all the time. At least these ones are new. Most of them are new, and with the new coach who might be experimental in his approach, maybe, just maybe, that might help all of us so that we can see new things. So that's my hope. But if you tell me the goal, our goals, we should aim at the sun, because we should say, oh, if we get to the top 4, we should put for top 4. You've already lowered your expectation for the players, and it gets to hurt. It gets to affect them, But if the coach is saying that we should go for the win, then every game is like a final. We treat it like that because we know we need the points. But if you don't, and you go out there and lose however many games, yet you have only one per week, and you want to tell me that Manchester City you play Manchester City 1 week, and within the same week they have 3 or 4 other games, yet they win the league and you don't. You get my point. There's no logic.
Yeah.
They have 3 or 4 other games, and
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, they are expected to go out there and win the league, and you do the same investment. You have the same player profiles in there, pay the same amount of money to the players, but you are telling them, no, go out there and just look for top 4 and play 1 game per week. So I am hoping that we should go out there and say Chelsea is a new Chelsea now. We have younger players, 20, average, what is it called, age of 22, 23. Go out there and run like your life depends on it, and put your body on the line and win as this trophy. And if you don't, at least top 4 is an improvement on the 12th that we were in this past season.
Okay, people, 8th minute in my location and still 0-0. We are not really breaking lines in the final third so far. I think they've been sitting back and allow us to have the ball, so we have to find a way of breaking the lines. But we're going to find a way, don't worry about it.
And I couldn't agree more with what Bro Victor said, because even your statement even reflects to what Coach said, that it doesn't matter if it's a friendly game, it's an official game, you go there to win. And he always emphasizes that in Chelsea, the importance is to win. And that's why indirectly in his press conferences, he's been crying for some reinforcement, because he knows the importance of being a manager at Chelsea is to win. And he always uses that word, win, and win. So yeah, I can't agree more with you that even the last press conference after Newcastle, like he's been putting it out there to those directors that I need this is what I need, make it happen.
Willian is taking a corner, a head corners, people, because we are not settled yet in the defense, and Willian sometimes he can take a very good corner. At Chelsea Football Club in the last season, he was just hitting the first man all the time. But now he kind of very good at Fulham.
Folks, it's like you're like 4 minutes ahead of me. You're using that antenna. I think for people in the UK, you can watch it on Sky Sports. Sky Sports is there.
Yeah, so Willian, number 20, took a corner, but it's a second corner though. Second corner. And I see Slonina really talking, communicating, which is good to see your goalkeeper.
I mean, to see Willian playing active football the last,
They took it twice. They took it two
I mean,
times.
it's just weird that Willian is playing active football and he's actually scoring goals against us. And all of the Chelsea fan base was like, "Oh, Willian is all past his time and he can go away." I mean,
Another
I know
corner. That is another corner. The third corner in a row. I'm start getting a little bit worried here. Yeah, go on, bro.
No, it's fine. I'm just worried.
About Willian, what is your
about Willian still playing competitive Premier League football and scoring against us at will like he did last season. It's just weird. And we had this player at our will, and we didn't want to give him the 3-year deal. And he went and wasted away in Arsenal, and now he's come back to counter us with Fulham. But whatever the case is, like, we have to study the way we play right now. And I am not saying that we should stay in the 18-yard box. But they got the ball and they have spent a lot of time in our area. That is what we should be doing at this point in time with Chelsea. And I was hoping that he will field his best 12. His best 11, 12. His best 11 in this match, so we can see how they will fare in 2 weeks from now. Because, we know that 4 or 5 people on this field right now will not necessarily play against Liverpool. So that we can see. But whatever it is, I'll shut my mouth.
Somebody is injured. Sorry, I will be cutting you all the time because I had to report something. Somebody is holding his hamstring. I think Fulham captain is holding his hamstring. I don't know if it's hamstring, but he looks like he needs a little bit of medical attention. So we're going to have a little bit break. I think he should be fine. It looks like he should be fine.
Yeah, it's 90 plus degrees here, so it's really a hot, scorching day to play. I don't think they will ever have a weather like that in England where they play. But anyway, so it is what it is. I'm hoping that we spend more time there so we can assess the quickness and the sharpness and the ability to score of our forward liners, because that's the most important thing. We can't rely only on Jackson or even in Kuku. I just want us to be able to see others attempt shots at goal and see how they behave under pressure. The reason why all these other teams are better, especially City, is because the 10 outfield players are all threats. They can all score at any given point in time. And we for a long time we allowed the midfield. I mean, it was interesting because midfield was not scoring at all. Our back line was coming in and heading in goals, or shooting and scoring in the name of James and the rest. When the midfield was not, you should have more midfield goals. That is what makes a team a great one. So that the days that the attacking forwards are not scoring, they can chip in, and that is what made Chelsea successful in the mid 2000s. The midfield was prolific enough.
Mm-hmm. Andrew, my brother from Arizona, nice to see you. Listen, I'm not in the chat right now to see all the comments because I have to focus on running the show and watching the game at the same time. So if I don't read your comment, it doesn't mean that you have so many YouTube channels. Mr. Casper is asking, why do you have so many YouTube channels? Providing entertainment. So what is wrong, bro? If you love the show, you love the show. That's the way it is, That's the way it is. Can't explain. I just create YouTube channels. Mr. This is better. Per Shores is better than Disasi in your opinion. All right. I don't even know the guy that you're talking about here, but that is your opinion. Many people are just leaving without even saying goodbye. I'm still here with Mr. Victor. So, 15 minutes and nothing really happening. We have just to wait a little bit.
A good outcome. There will be a good outcome from this meeting. Do you think Harry Kane will finally leave? There was supposed to be a meeting with Daniel Levy, and Levy, doing what he likes to do, to be in control, he decided to postpone it.
Yeah, Daniel Levy is he's a funny guy. Like he just wanna look like a tough guy all the time.
Yeah,
makes me sick sometimes. That guy.
And Harry Kane, he won again.
Trophy. Yeah.
He won another cup, the Tiger. What is it called? Tiger Cup.
The Tiger Cup from Asia somewhere. Yeah. On top of the Audi Cup.
He reminds me of a bad guy in James Bond film.
Come on, cross. Oh.
He reminds me of a bad guy in James Bond films.
Yeah.
Okay, people, please help me get 100 likes. What's going on with people? Hey, your brother is gonna be here for 5 hours. Let's go. Push
I mean,
that
I
like
think that
button.
at this
Bam,
point-
bam, bam.
at
100
this point-
likes. Let's do it.
I think at this point they should let Kane go. Just let him go.
Yeah.
He's done what he can for the team. You are not
Exactly.
anything. They should let him go. You know.
Yeah.
And, this guy is so desperate for titles that he wants to go to buy it because he's assured of the title, either at Bayern or what is called PSG.
Imagine if he joined Manchester City 2 years ago. By now, he was going to have probably 6 trophies.
Already,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because that season that Manchester City lost against Real Madrid, I think if they had a proper number 9, that was before Haaland. That is the season that they submitted 100 million on Harry Kane and Levy saying no. So if he moved that season, I think they were going to win the Champions League. So I saw some funny statistics. Kyle Walker actually left Tottenham when he was like, 27, 28 in that age. And right now he got like 13 trophies with Manchester City. And the Harry Kane got 0. So that tells you.
It's not good. Captain of England, he should have at least one major trophy before he retires. You know? It's not really good. They should let him go so that just for his own sake. I think Levy should be like, okay, let me cash it out. He served us well enough. He's been the best scorer for our team for a good number of years, 5 or 6 years. And let him go. I think you should just get the money and let him go. And build a team around somebody else.
Saab, people. Saab from Fulham. Their captain been struggling with that kind of hamstring. He's holding his tie. So he's out. Somebody else is coming in. I don't know who, but I have to confirm it. So Mr. Kearney is out. Yeah, captain.
Is he American? I thought that guy was American.
Yeah. Kearney Reid. And then another brother, what's his name again? I forgot that I have to show him. So he's not feeling good. Number 10 out, holding his tie. Andrew Santos kind of pushed him a little bit, but I don't think that was like a foul or anything to cause any kind of damage. So he went straight to went straight to the dressing room, probably to get some treatment over there. Come on, Chelsea. I haven't seen that power in attack the way we've been, but you can understand that we had another team that been doing pretty good already in the final third, and now we have completely different players. So it's gonna always be this way. But the second half, we're gonna put all the big guns and try to win it. I know. Okay, so we have the first corner for us. Chile, come on, Chile. Come on, header. No. Whoa!
And I also wanted to
1-0 from a corner kick. First corner, first goal.
No.
Thiago Silva, let's go. 1-0. Golazo.
You've seen the goal before me. I'm still watching. I'm still waiting for the corner. You have your special antenna in Kentucky, Oaks.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. It was a clean header.
Clean header from Thiago Silva, people. El Monstro, what a goal. Bam.
Pochettino doesn't seem like he's excited about it.
No, he's a serious man. It's not enough. To him, it's not enough.
For him, it's like, why did you take 20 minutes before scoring?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I've seen the goal.
All right, so the game already restarted, people. El Monstro with a golazo. What a header. And now we go. Now we're going to win the trophy. But hey, still time to go, man. They can equalize and score.
Oh, if we win this, we win the trophy?
Yeah. We're going to win the Summer Series, the first trophy of Summer Series. It's official. This one is better than the Audi Cup because this is from the Premier League competition. This is an official competition from the Premier League.
Are you all not concerned about Sterling? I mean, right now, he might be in the game for 20, 30, 40, 50
You are the
minutes.
guy who sold me. I don't know if you, excuse me if I made a mistake, but I think one of you guys in the chat sold me Sterling last summer here when I was complaining. I wanted Jesus, and I was like, I'm not sure about this brother. He misses more chances than he scored. Everybody sold me. Oh no, you have an agenda. He's from Manchester City. He got the winning mentality and all that.
Yeah. The best Sterling was at Liverpool. That was the best. That was
the best Sterling.
And even City, he was surrounded by very good players who were very.
He will miss like 10 chances and score one. But when you score one, everybody forgets about your awful game.
Think about the fact that he's the highest paid player. You know me again, money.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, like 320 something thousand pounds a week, and he just roamed on the pitch. The goal that scored right now, you would not get that goal at all.
I've seen that brother miss like one-on-one, like not even one-on-one, like empty goal against Lyon in the Champions League, Manchester City, Lyon. Like Pep Guardiola was going to have a heart attack. Like they dribble past everybody, pass the ball to the brother. Like empty, like that goal is so big. Just you have to push it to the back of the net. The brother skied it, and they got eliminated. They got eliminated by Lyon. Yeah.
It's really a serious issue though, because also the thing is the kind that is expected to play.
Yeah.
You know, if he sits down 2 or 3 games, you see him start talking. He is he's a mini Lukaku right there. He will be disgruntled. He will start causing problems. That's what he was doing. But in a way, he didn't do that overtly.
I will ship him to Strasbourg.
That's true. That's true.
But when
water break, people. Water break because it's very hot here. Yeah, it's almost 100 degrees in my location. But
it's 87 degrees here, so it's not too bad. Really
and for you European people, you don't understand what 100 degrees is. It's not like Celsius, okay? You have to do your math or your physics to know what is going to happen in your location. But 100 degrees is it's very hot here in the States. All right, so
Sterling, my goodness, Sterling.
Yeah, I think personally, I think Sterling is more of a weaker link than Cucurella to me.
Oh yeah.
Cucurella, I can say improve. Cucurella has the potential to improve than Sterling. Sterling is just he was talking about having a special, changing his diet and stuff. I don't think that diet is working, man.
Yeah, just
whatever diet.
No, but the thing is this. I mean, I don't care what people say, right? You have to bring something to the table when you are diminutive a player. Like, you know, we have players like that. We have Saka. Saka is the same height as Sterling, but Saka is fast and he's strong and his center of gravity is incredible. And he doesn't dribble into people. And he plays the winger role exceptionally well. I mean, Manchester City was full. Last year was full of them. You know, Gundogan, Silva, all of them. But they played. They knew their structure, the way they are in terms of build. So they didn't dribble into the crowd. Sterling dribbles into the crowd, and then he loses the ball. You know, and so if you are not going to get any other thing from him, like he doesn't head the ball, he's never the goal that, like I said, the goal that Silva just scored. It's very rare to see that from Sterling because he can jump as high, but he'll still not be able to reach the ball. You know, because of the sheer size that he's not blessed with height, and with Premier League, with the strength that is in the defense of even the bad teams, nobody's gonna allow you to dribble past them.
Okay, so the goal, the game is back after the water break, people. So here we go, 1-0, Thiago Silva, and we are cooking. We are champions of the summer series so far, because anything can change. But the second half, I am sure Pochettino is gonna bring his big guns, and we're gonna.
He's so unimpactful. He's so He doesn't.
I think he wants to over-impress sometimes, and then he tries to dribble. He doesn't do the one touch that the rest of the team is doing. When the ball comes to him, he wants to some kind of special touch. That's not necessary.
And at City, the people that I just mentioned, meaning Silva, Gundogan, and you have De Bruyne, they will give you a pass that you cannot miss. And if you miss, they will give you another one. And if you miss, they will give you another one. At Chelsea, you only get one per every 4 or 5 games.
Yes.
So if you don't go out there to go and get the ball, it's going to be difficult. That's why he was even modestly or marginally successful at times.
And that is a lesson for Chelsea fans.
Yeah.
Especially the young generation, because we got so carried away. Every time we are linked with somebody and we pay a lot of money, I know even me, I feel good. A very good feel-good factor. Oh, we are signing. And when you sit back and start thinking now outside the box, you see, did we really need Kukureya when you have Madsen and you have Hall?
No.
When you start thinking like quietly, right? Beside the banter of, okay, we beat Arsenal to sign such and such. Oh,
yeah, exactly.
We hijacked Modric and whatever. But when you start thinking outside the box, you are like, probably we didn't need this guy, So I don't know.
If you give any of our players that are either in academy or these young players we are starting to invest in, if you give them the chance on the field, they will play.
They're gonna take it.
I mean, it's the same 2 legs that all of them have. And all you have to do is have a good coach that will tell them what to do. And if it doesn't work, give them another chance. I will maintain that the ones that we feel like we've invested money in, or the ones that we were all clamoring for them to come to the team, to come to the club, when they mess up, we give them a chance all the time. I mean, look, the number 9 from Germany that came with Kai. What is his name?
Timo Werner.
Timo Werner. I mean, the guy was missing left and right. We still gave him the chance for him to score. I wonder why Abraham was not given that chance. You know what I mean? And we shipped them out. So for me, this is what the problem is. If you give these players a chance, they will play. And if they play and play and play and it's hopeless, yes, of course, let them go. I knew that Bakayoko was hopeless. And so when you let him go, it's fine. But if you don't give players a chance and you just sideline them and go and buy more because you have the money, then your business methods and culture is really screwed up. We all feel so great. Every club feels great when the player that is excelling is also cheap. I mean, it's true. I mean, because you feel like you've won twice. The player is amazing, and when you look down the road, they cost nothing.
That's true.
We justify our games. Look at what the guy
Nicholas Jackson.
Yeah.
Even if you look at the preseason, that's what Nicholas Jackson is proving. I'm not saying that. It's showing the signs that this might be a steal for us, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The problem with Mr. Bar, and you're gonna let me finish on this one before you attack me. The problem with you is you say all the good stuff, but when it comes to now, okay, let's go Chile. Oh my goodness, shoot, Sterling, come on. Oh. What the hell is Sterling you doing, man?
The same Sterling are we talking about?
Oh, look at that. You're going to see that after 10 minutes, but brother. Sterling, like a top or bottom corner, top pin or something, bro. He's shooting the traffic. He's shooting the traffic again.
Yeah, exactly.
He has inherited it from
No.
No, you know what?
Yeah, that is a foul. That is a technical.
He has inherited that from the Croatian midfielder. What's his name again?
Kovacic.
Kovacic, yes.
Sterling needs to score. That is the only way he justifies his inclusion in the team, the first team.
Yeah.
because he can't dribble, he can't hold on to the ball, he can't do anything else, he can't command anything. He needs to score. That is why he's sometimes selfish. Because if he doesn't score, we won't even recognize he's on the field.
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything. He doesn't.
Listen, he's lacking IQ. Like, listen, this kind of situation, you have just to feint a little bit. You hold the ball, and then everybody goes like, bam. They go on the side, and you aim it like, top bin. But he's just going to shoot to the freaking traffic with 1,000 people around him, 2,000 legs around him, and then bam, deflection or something. What the hell with this brother, man?
It's called football IQ for a reason. It's a presence of mind. When you are under that pressure, what are the decisions you make?
Under pressure, you have to be cool because everybody is rushing. Everybody is trying to block that ball. And then all you have to do, just a little movement, and you stop yourself, and then you aim like top bin. And then it's going to be a wonderful goal. But
folks, that is what I'm saying. I say this all the time. The Manchester City players, they are not even physical specimen, but they are smart. That is why they are scared. Because at any point in time, they make the right decisions. It's all about decisions in football. It is that you pass to the right or you pass to the left. And if you pass to the left, the decision you made, you live with it. And that is why some teams are better. So if you put 5, 6, 7 people that are all this smart and you put in Haaland, then of course you win all the tournaments. Because he will also give you the aspects that are not even necessarily the ones that you need smartness to do. You just need to bully people around there in the 18-yard box and score. And he gives you that. All the others gives you the ability to really think on the ball when they have it. That's what makes a team. And ours is just pass and rest, Jorginho's style.
Yeah, it's going to come slowly and surely. I don't think Pochettino is a kind of manager that will, play you because of the money you are on, or your last name. I think because he showed here that he can use even the kid from the academy. Some people never even heard of, Humphreys. They never heard of some of the players that we have here. So that tells me, and also giving Basto like leading the line today. He's from the. So that tells me that Basto
was just put under pressure by Kepa, and he has to play the ball out there. That is what I have a problem with Kepa, and of course.
What I'm trying to say here is like if this brother doesn't fix himself up, he's gonna be on the bench. Like Poch is gonna risk his job when you are missing, and then you're gonna be on the bench. And I have already a professor to teach him French.
The problem
you need to learn French because we're gonna ship him to Strasbourg. That's it.
The problem is this, that Chukwu Emeka will sit on the bench and not complain. But if you put Sterling on the bench 3 games in a row, the camera will pan to his face, and his face will tell you this is an unhappy player. Whereas Chukwu Emeka will be.
But nobody cares about it. We can't just give you chances when you're not taking them.
And when that happens, the media will go out there. And
corner kick. Willian is taking another corner. I hate set pieces. I feel like we're going to concede a goal from set pieces today. Yeah, keep going, bro.
The media will go out there and ask him, or he himself will put these cryptic messages on the social media, and people will start talking about, because it's Chelsea, anything that is going to cause us cause disharmony in our team, people will always would like to know more about it. So for me, that is what I feel about him. Very soon, Pochettino has to really put his feet on the ground and make some executive decisions on who is to be in the 23, 24, 25 man team. If you take out 3 keepers, you have 22 slots left, even if it's 25 people on the team. And for all the folks that we bought and everybody, if you give a chance, and of course you get the chance to Sterling, it has to be that he is taking the place of somebody who would have come in there and died for you. That is what is sad about it. Like, with the team we have right now, everybody should go out there or be part of the 22-man squad out of merit. At least the outfield players. Out of merit. And then right now with preseason, he has not impacted at all.
Yeah, he's the weakest one, the weakest link. Yeah, he's been
by that. He shouldn't make the team. He should be sent to Strasbourg right away. But he won't. He will actually be on the team, taking somebody else's spot, and also expect to play. And Pochettino cannot be forced to play him. He's English. He's this.
He's English. Yes. Yes, that's true. That's true.
I don't think he's gonna have the same pressure of you have to play him. No, I don't think so. Pochettino is not here to play games. He's here to win. That's what he said. And that's why
I'm just hoping. Okay, I'm just hoping that's the case with Stella.
Okay, score!
Yeah, me too.
What the hell, Enzo Fernandez? Enzo Fernandez he been contaminated by Raheem Sterling.
Exactly.
Man.
There is no way Enzo Fernandez.
Oh my goodness! How the hell?
There is
I
no
predicted
way.
today. I predicted that he was going to score.
Not score and get more. There is no way.
Enzo, man.
No way.
And he shoot the second time the ball come to him. He shoot it off target. Off target the second time. At least
Kovacic has left. Kovacic has left that spell.
I called the American media here. There's a what is it called? The radio I listen to in the morning called FC whatever here in the morning that talks about soccer. And I told the guy that Jorginho, even when he's not here, he's here. And the guy was
leave him alone.
Exactly.
I mean, no, because and it's true.
That's true.
I mean,
it's true.
That style of play stayed with us for so long. The style of play where the midfielders have no goals in them, we accepted that, jump on these penalties and scored, and because of that, justify his spot. And we played like that for so long. And what is the Tuchel hadn't seen their kind, that combination of Kovacic and what is the name? And Jorginho. And they commanded the spine of our team for so long that it is now effective. You know, I mean, we all love Kante because every now and then when he was put in the team, he would run forward. But hell will freeze before you see Jorginho run forward like Kante was doing. Hell will freeze. I mean, Kovacic will do that, but he will go out there and mess up the ball as soon as he gets into the 18-yard box. And we've lived with that for so long that if anybody ever played with that team, okay, they think that we don't expect our midfielders to add to the goals.
Yeah.
And so it is affecting all of them. So yes, it's true. Chelsea has to break away from that way of playing. Those two pivots should be adding goals. Like this was a clear-cut chance, you know. And if he's not scoring, it's a problem.
That's true. They have to, they really need to, you know, we're still a work in progress. That they really need to focus on target practice because I'm shocked that Enzo missed that. Enzo of all people should be scoring a goal like that.
Yeah. You know, and he himself said the other day, Chelsea should play me in my right position after spending that kind of money on me. I don't know if he said that. I might be wrong. I stand corrected. But if he actually is asserting that, imagine putting him even further up front and making sure that he's part of the attack. And he can't score a goal like that. You know? So if you are a coach, you have to make sure that all of your players, all of them, even the people in the back there, they are folks that can go all the way out there and score. Remember, I don't know if you recall, during Lampard's time, one time, it was Zuma. Zuma took the ball from the back. Was it game that we were playing?
Past everybody.
And dribble past everybody.
And then he skied it. I got the ball at the back of my yard.
And we all were like, oh my God.
Even Rudiger used to do those kind of surrounds.
Yes, but this
from the back that he would dribble everybody, and then in the final third he just skied it and killed some bird, and the airplane got shot down and all that.
Exactly. We have to tell them, no, you are part of the goal. You don't just go up there to score.
Yes.
What is it called? a corner or
Yes.
or anything like that. You have to be able to score these kinds of goals. 1-2 touch and score, because if you
Listen,
do the scoring,
the first half, we were going to have. Okay, let's go. Yeah, Nkunku. What a cross. Sterling. Come on. Put it in the box. He tried to
Chelsea
dribble.
has-
He tried to dribble.
Chelsea has it.
Oh, man. And he got dispossessed. Sterling is gone. Okay, let's go. Chukwu. Whoa. 2-0. 2-0.
you know
Nkunku.
who lost it, right?
Nkunku,
You
people.
know who lost the ball, right?
Nkunku, people. 2-0.
Yeah.
Come
You know who
on.
lost the ball, right?
Sit down, man. Nkunku
Sterling
is...
wanted to dribble the ball in, and he lost it.
You see? Nkunku and Jackson they are an example that you take your chances.
Yeah.
If it was Kai Havertz, he would miss something like that.
Second
He would
ball,
miss it.
second ball. Wow. And Sterling lost the ball. Chukwuemeka got it. And then, bam, he shoot on the target, deflection, and somebody was in the far post. How many times in the last few years, nobody in the far
positioning.
post?
And
Nobody.
Chukwuemeka was sitting down while Mount and Sterling were playing game in and game out.
Game in and game out, yeah.
Was give Chukwuemeka a chance. He got the ball and moved it forward, and he is like a human being. All you
Yes.
is being confident, and anybody would think that he's what is it called from City? What is his name? I always forget his name.
Kovacic?
No, from City. The guy that was from City was a giant in the midfield, was scoring goals.
Yeah,
From
Toure.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Toure, yeah, Toure. We have a few Toures now. All we have to do is give them a chance, and they cost nothing. You don't have to go and buy players that cost 90 million to do this. Just give these players a chance. Period.
Everything, listen, everything got, God's time is always the right timing. Even Chukwuemeka himself, every time last season, he was just posting that on social media. God's timing is the right timing. So sometimes you understand when everything is going against you. And you have to wait for your time. Now he's taking his time. Mr. People's Republic, you are back.
Yeah, sorry, I fell out before. I'm just watching this game, and I'm thinking to myself, I tell you what, this Chelsea attack is going to be very, very toxic.
Minus Raheem Sterling.
They are so damn quick. I mean, when I'm watching attack, you know who they remind me of? Remember back in the old days, and I say old days, like 5-6 years ago. Remember how the Liverpool attack with Salah,
Mane, and Salah,
Firmino.
and Firmino, Bobby, yeah.
Remember how quick they used to attack? We used to go like from defense. It used to be like so quick. And this is like
and
Chelsea.
This is not even our first 11 because Jackson is not there. Yeah, so I got your point.
Not there.
So you can imagine if Jackson is there.
Breaking lines. Like Chelsea breaking lines and creating chances. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. We haven't seen that for a long time.
A long time, that's true.
Yeah.
And if you compare, you compare this team to last time. So like imagine on the counter attack, like if it'd been last season, you'd have had maybe one, maybe two players running. But if you saw this, like there's 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Because you see that goal from Nkunku, we're not scoring that last season. Because nobody is going to anticipate the rebound. Nobody is going to be in the far post. Nobody is making a run. But it was so simple. Yes.
Havertz will be caught offside.
Yeah.
He will be caught offside. Honestly, you look the way Nkunku timed his run. He timed it perfectly.
Somebody got injured again at Fulham.
Now you add Mudryk and Mudueke to this lineup as well. So
Lord have mercy.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's over people. That's why it's giving me more confidence that we might just make it top 4.
We will. We will.
Yeah, that is you. I'm talking about me here. Don't put words in my mouth, bro. This is me. Okay. Mr. Negativity. Call me negative if you want, but I've been realistic. What I'm trying to say is giving me some hope here because Lampard, with a bunch of kids from the academy, that season he made it to the Champions League, right? With academy, suspension, and all that. So this season, with reinforcement even in the defense, we have Disasi, we have options. So yeah, I'm getting more and more confident. At the end of the window, I might change my mind because I said we're gonna finish 5th and go to Europa League, and I might change my mind and say we are making it top 4.
Yeah, if you are going to go to Europe because we place 5th, then it means that you are expecting us to lose 6 to 8 games at least, right?
Sterling made a good cross somewhere.
But if in this way I see it, if Chelsea when the season starts, if they start, if let's just say they start the first 5 games, they win 4 or 5, but the winning like they're playing here, Chelsea will do well because teams will begin to fear. They'll have that fear factor.
Yeah, that's
Chelsea.
why we have to beat Liverpool at any cost.
Exactly.
That game need to be like a final. If you're
Yes.
gonna walk with half leg, okay, with
Yeah,
all your
that's
teeth
true.
off your mouth, go there, do it.
Yeah.
Win it 1-0, 5-0, 4-3, just
Win ugly if you
get-
want to.
All
Yeah.
right, even a hand of God, call Maradona back,
Yeah.
hand of God. You win that game, my brother, you build some momentum for the rest of the season. Halftime,
Yeah.
people still 2-0 for Chelsea Football
Not-
Club, Thiago Silva and Christopher Nkunku. Let's go.
Guys, did you guys spot Mitrovic on the bench? That's an unhappy
Yeah,
striker
you wanna
who
go
really
to
wants
Saudi,
to leave
no?
Fulham,
You wanna go
and they
to
are blocking
Saudi?
his move
Yeah.
somehow. He's not a happy guy. Honestly.
Yeah, that's
But-
why they tell him to, what is it called? They putting him out there because they don't want him to contaminate the energy of the team.
Aziz is
Wow.
coming to tell me, I told you, Pochettino, trust the process. What's he
Trust the process, my brother. Trust the
Lord.
process.
Oh Lord.
You know what I like about this? You know what I like about Pochettino?
Tell
Even
us.
though we are playing, he's still putting these players, telling them what to do. He told Basto, come back and play like a number 10. Telling them, so like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coaching.
Don't isolate yourself as number 9. Don't play long ball. Play short. Mix it. This is what we've been begging all day. Even the commentator were like saying, you can imagine Chelsea now have like 5 players in the box 18.
Yeah.
Remember last season it was only maybe 1 player in there. How are you going to score?
Yeah, good question.
5 players. The second goal we scored and Kuku scored. 5 players were in the box 18 ready to pounce on that ball.
Yeah.
These are teams. These are teams. When we are very physical, we are running, we're beating, we are fighting for every ball. Santos in the midfield. Oh man, Lord, I love this
and
ball.
when I put, you see, I'm a genius. Call me genius, all right? So, okay.
Genius, Lord.
Genius,
Oh.
because I predicted this thing. Axel Disasi, we signed him. Listen, all the jokes aside, right? So I put in my my preview. If you watch my normal videos, because some people don't watch my videos. I said play Santos with Enzo Fernandez, but Enzo Fernandez let me down a little bit. So how can you miss that chance? But that is another topic.
If that was Gallagher,
It was, oh my goodness, sell him.
how you miss the ball with your weak foot without a goalkeeper in it? But Gallagher, speaking of
That
Gallagher,
is
he's
a
coming
good
the
point.
second
That
half.
is a good point.
Remember,
Guys, what
if
do
you
you
play
guys
with
think?
Kai Havertz for too long, if you play with Kovacic for too long, you start doing some stupid
Let
shit.
these guys rest, bro. Come on. Let these guys alone.
Why? Because the people around them want them to play. Competition will pass 5 years, 10 years. The people 5 years, 10 years.
You know,
Seasons with them. Your quality, unless in front of goals down, they don't give you the ball. The ball is played in the middle of the field all the game. Even the year of the twice, right? We were always leading possession. We always this team, they do the wonder.
Hey, shoot it to the birds.
Somebody's very, very low. So, people, let me just tell you about some statistics if anybody cares about statistics. Mourinho said, I don't care about statistics. I care about contest. Right. So, Chelsea 60% possession, 40% for Fulham. Attempt in goal, Chelsea 7, and for them only 3 attempts in goal. Shots, 5 shots for Chelsea, 0 for them. Shot on goal, 3 for Chelsea, 2 goals. Wow. And 3 shots on target for them. And then they didn't score any goal. Free kicks, Chelsea got 3, they got 7. Corner kicks, Chelsea got 2, they got 4. Offside, 0 for Chelsea, 1 for them. And the rest of the statistics, nobody cares.
Exactly. Guys, talking about we're playing Fulham, what do you guys think about this very low ball offer for Hudson-Odoi by Fulham? Like a player who was once rated at almost 70 million to buy it. Now we are almost going to sell him at what, 4 million? What do you guys think?
It's because you have too many people out there that you need to get rid of. You have too many players to get rid of. And if you are going to lose 40, 50, 60 million with the sale of Lukaku, what is 20 with the sale of Callum? You know, it's just that we are now. It's obvious that we want to get rid of our players. Everybody knows that.
Oh, sorry to cut you. I apologize for the noise. The background noise was too much. I can see it right now. Sorry about that, people. So, yeah, I can see it here. Apologies for that. Yeah, you can keep it.
Everybody knows we want to get rid of our players, and if we don't get rid of the player, then we still are saddled with the salary, which is what, 120 or something like odd thousand for a player like Callum, who may not play, may not even get a chance to play for the second what is it called, the second Chelsea number 2, whatever it is, in the academy. In the academy, they will put him there to play there. So he has to go on loan or he has to be sold. And right now, I think there are too many players on loan, as it were, because that's what's going to happen. We have to send a lot of these players that we see even now to go on loan. And he might not want to go on another loan because it means that he's still beholden to us in a way. He wants to go out there and carve his own destiny. We should let him go. But 4 million is sad. Who sells a Premier League player once coveted by the likes of Bayern Munich for £4 million? This is telling all of this should teach us a lesson as a club. It's really low balling. £4 million is not even a salary, the weekly salary.
So, Mr. Victor, let me say hi to another brother who just arrived.
Oh, go ahead.
Mr. Andrew, the floor is yours, bro. We are scoring goals. We are scoring goals. We are playing tiki-taka, final third, scoring goals. Can you believe it, Chelsea?
Dr. Oggs, your medicine is working. Medicine is working. I hope they're paying you overtime for the work that you're doing.
Exactly. Call your brother Todd Bowley. Yeah. I need my check.
We also need to.
He's your neighbor. He's your next door neighbor. Just go and knock on his door.
He's okay. You know how much it's gonna take me to fly there? 9 hours.
Tell him to run you your money. He says he needs to give you your money. You need your.
I need my money, man. Yeah, you're right.
Show me the money.
Yeah.
The money.
You remember the movie from Cuba?
I just want to say we need to give credit to our recruitment teams because these guys have done a wonderful job in one window.
Mm-hmm.
In one window,
Yes, I agree.
I just want to quickly mention. I just think, like I said, I mentioned the last time before. A lot of it has to do with the manager Pochettino because he's starting to implant that winning mentality which has been missing for such a long time.
Yeah.
And with him getting rid of some of these players, I know you mentioned Callum Hudson-Odoi before, and even Lukaku with the movement of Havertz and Mason Mount. I know we like these players and we think they have ability, but to me, I identified that maybe this is where a lot of the rot was coming from. You know, they didn't believe in the project. They didn't believe in what the place that Chelsea were planning to go. So any players who don't have that mentality and are not part of the project, who don't want to be a part or want to contribute anything towards the project, they need to go, because these players that I can see...
Get out of here. Remember that guy from Nigeria? He was said, get out of here.
I mean, if you even look at Sterling today, he looks far better than what he was doing in the last game. He looks like he's up for it now.
But so he's missing chances though, bro.
He's missing chances, but I think, to me, in my opinion, I believe he looks a lot better than what he did the last time.
Yeah,
and he's going to be the only attacking player there who's going to have the experience, you know, because he's already spent a season with the club. So they need some experience there. So I think it's going to come from him. You know, but like I said, I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. I'm loving it.
Yes, so somebody in the chat asked me what kind of medicine I am using. I have my my juju guy from Paul Pogba. You know, I have my voodoo guy that gives me some medicine. So that is a secret.
There's no voodoo here, only blessing. It's blessing, so they need to pay you for your blessing, brother. They need to pay.
So I have somebody told me that there are some juju guy that will be in the stand and commanding the ball, commanding the game, like he's using like a remote control. Somebody told me it's true.
Dear.
So that's the way it is here. So talking about Kylian Hudson-Odoi being sold for 4 million, that is low money, but you have to understand also that that's still pure money. That's still profit because we didn't buy him. 70 million.
Wow.
That
for 4 million.
Yes. Let me explain myself. Pure
4 million. 4 million is Mbappe's salary for a week.
But you don't let me finish. Why I say that it's like a pure profit because we didn't buy him. He's a kid from the academy, right? But if you compare,
that's where you make your money.
You don't get it because he's on like 150K a week, and then you get rid of him, and then it's not only about how much you got from him and how much you're gonna get off the book. Let's see that guy, Mr. Leslie. He's coming from getting probably minimum wage from France. If you offer him even 30K a week, that is like the end of the world for him. That is a lot of money. So you get rid of somebody who is on 150K a week. You bring somebody who is on 30K a week. You are balancing books. But I agree that money is too low. But you have also to understand the boy been suffering with a lot of injuries. He barely played for the last couple of years. So depending on how you see it, are you gonna make him sit in the academy and pay him 150K a week every single week?
No, you can't.
We are the only team that justifies these kinds of things. Fofana was suffering from injuries, and we paid 72 million pounds for him. Fofana, and he still has that injury problem, and he's sitting down for what, in a year now. Before you realize his contract will be over, and we haven't even profited from the 70 million we paid for him. It does not matter if the player is a baller and is a really good player, you get the money because you tell them, okay, otherwise we will just let the player sit here. We have to raise the standards a little bit. 4 million in today's age, a Premier League player, plucking that player.
First of all, Chelsea are not gonna take that money. They want it at least 10 million or 8 million.
Exactly.
So like I'm trying to make a point. You don't get it. It's just like Lukaku now, right? You can still get him on free, let him go as a free agent, and you save 300K a week. So I understand your case, but you don't see the other side of the coins. Like, yes, we are losing money that is ridiculous, but at the same time, you are saving a little bit of money. You have to take a nail. That is part of business. You're not gonna win all the time. And people who are making it sounds like we made a mistake by not selling him. Nobody knew that Kylian Hudson-Odoi was going to have an Achilles injury. Back then, he was one of the best youngsters around Europe. Everybody wanted him. But In football, one injury, one tackle can completely destroy your career. So I'm not going to regret here like other people. Oh, we should have got... No, nobody is God. After we gave him that new contract, immediately he got injured on the pitch. So it was unfortunate. It's bad luck. So don't make it...
Who would sell Callum? I mean, if we were going to flip it around, if we were on the market looking for a player with a profile like him, would that player be sold to us for $4 million?
No, and that's the problem with Chelsea. We sell cheap, we go knock for the door.
And that's what
and I tell you now, even this Disasi guy that we just bought, if he went to Aston Villa, he was going to be for 20 million. You know, but it's Chelsea Football Club. It's always going to be expensive. And you have to understand that.
That's the narrative we have to start. We can say the fact that we are not richer than Manchester City. But Manchester City evaluates the player. You don't buy out of, craziness. They say, okay, this is the profile we're looking for. This is what they are going to add to the team. What is it worth? What are we going to pay for? Right? I'm sure they do that. That's why even Haaland came for less than 60 million pounds.
The problem you don't understand is we are not in that level yet. Let me finish because you're gonna cut me. Let me finish my idea. What I'm saying, we are not in that level yet in terms of stability. Manchester City being stable, they can afford to say, get out my door, you Joao Cancelo, I am going to play Nathan Ake from a bad position, it's gonna work. Because why? Because they've been stable for 8 years. They can afford to do those little things. Oh, you Hurricane? Well, we know how to play. We know the pattern of play now. Even if you don't sign for us, we're gonna win the league the end of the day. But in this stage of Chelsea development, we can't just copy City because they find solutions all the time. We need stability first. And then after that stability, we can now move and start saying, no, this is too expensive, we're not going there. Now we are looking for experience. We are looking to finish top 4, to go back to the Champions League. So many moving parts on this one.
Okay, so also, are you still talking about Chelsea, the team that won, the club that won the Champions League 2 years ago?
How many players still in the team?
No, but I'm saying that if it's the same club, then you know, it seems like we are the only ones that give ourselves this much time for anything we do. When we make mistakes, instead of saying that, okay, this is a colossal mistake we have made, we have to rectify and not do it again. We find a way to talk ourselves out of that, the colossal mistake.
Okay, let me say something very quickly. The game just restarted in my location. 35 seconds in my location. Second half. Let's go. Then we made some changes. Let me find out if we have some change. But I will figure out how many changes we made. But yeah.
Sterling is coming out now. Woo! Sterling.
Yeah, I forgot to. Yeah, I forgot to refresh my stream, so I'm still like a few minutes delay, but it's gonna be okay after a very long commercial. Because that
they changed already in the first half. Some folks came on.
How many changes? Tell us. How many?
I think like 7 or 8 now.
Is Gaga still in goal?
Yes.
Slonina still in goal?
Yeah.
Okay, people, second half, we are getting this. And our young Brazilian, Mr. Angelo Gabriel, is coming on. I don't know if my stream... And the Chukwuemeka is off. I don't get it. What's the point of getting him off like 46 minutes?
Yeah, he's very impressive.
Why can't you just take him off at halftime? Is there anything, or is there a knock, or he's not feeling good? You know what I mean?
He's changing the whole team, though. He's changing the whole team. Some just came off like a minute ago, so it's almost like he wanted them to start playing, but he didn't want to make the change the entire 11 or so halftime, have a new set of players, but take them off during the game.
Okay, people, I don't understand why people are so stingy today. We can't even get 100 likes. Come on, bro. Come on, brothers and sisters. I'm gonna be here for 4 hours, 5 hours straight talking. I want your like. Please push that like button. Let's go. Are you not excited about Poch winning the first trophy? What's wrong with people? We are winning this, man. The trophy is coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. Let's go.
You know, when you have a good scoring, prolific team, first team, anybody who comes on, this is why everybody thinks that Pep is always working magic. No, it's because he makes sure the competition is healthy, and that if you get the chance, you want to impress. So right now, this new team here would like to play just the same way that the first team played, the first half team played, so they can get a chance when it comes to real selection. That's what you do. Like, you make sure that everybody, not only make Sterling comfortable, feel like, oh, that position is his, whether he plays bad or not. Kai Havertz last year was like, okay, this is my position. Whether I play bad or not, you know that Lampard is going to field me. And now that you think about it, you know for sure that what is his name? Harry Potter or
Graham Potter
was the worst thing that we ever. I mean, the guy had no confidence.
But the problem, I got your point. The problem with you is sometimes you have to use a little bit of context, because Graham Potter had to deal. Let me finish. He had to deal with 45 players. Some of the players couldn't even eat dinner. They were sitting on the floor. You have to make everybody happy. And they were not, he was not even allowed to choose, okay, 25 players, the rest go train with the academy. It was all over the place. I know that he was awful. I know his press conferences and all that, but sometimes we have to use context. You see what Pochettino did when he took over. You, Kalim Hasnadoy, you're not gonna be with us. Bam, go to the academy. Or Aubameyang or whatever, Lukaku. Bam, you're not here. Hakim Ziyech, bad attitude or whatever, go train with under 10s. You know, so those little things count. Yeah.
But what you are contradicting yourself. It was a decision that was made by the coach, who was Potter at that time. He should have come in and said, I have watched you in my periphery.
Jackson! Oh my goodness.
I have watched you in my periphery for a long time when I was at Brighton. I wasn't your coach. But now I have videos. I have seen you play. These are the 11, 12, 13, 20 players I'm going to use. The rest of them I cannot use right now. You make that decision as a coach. That is the reason why you are paid the big bucks, to make those decisions and then start winning. Don't say you've been saddled.
There were also economical reasons
behind it. Who sit down and say that I have a team of 45 players?
Listen, there were also economical. Oh man, Jackson, man, he dribbled past a few people and then, bam, did the Sterling the last minute. He should have passed it, but he shoots to the 2 million legs in front of him. I think he was already tired by running that fast, so he could have just passed the ball to somebody else. So I got to your point. Like, the manager needs to come and make his own decisions. But the way Graham Potter took over there, it was in the mix of something, and you don't want to devaluate your players. It was also like the owners making also decisions. There would be halftime. They are there calling players' name in the dressing room, calling them embarrassing. They were there. I think they were pushing to try to get some value and sell them. So, you have to use this and that. And if you look at the report from The Athletic, the first thing that Pochettino did is like, I want to be in control. I don't want you anywhere near my dressing room. And he made some boundary before that. And he asked what he can do and what he can't do. And it was very clear that the people that don't want to be there, you can't give them pre-season. That was in the middle of the season with everything going on. So that's why he benched like Aubameyang. Everybody went crazy. Why are you benching him? Why you didn't even put him on the list of the Champions League? Blah, blah.
Because we were not scoring. We were not scoring, and then you take out the one that has proven himself. He scored at Barcelona. You think he can score at Chelsea? I mean, the decisions were horrible.
But that's what I said. Everything that he was going to do back then, even if he was to send some people to academy, people were going just to ask a lot of questions. So what I'm telling is a lot of politics that were happening behind closed door. Now that Todd Bowley gave the responsibilities to the directors and the scouting department, he's away. You don't even see him on TV anymore talking about Chelsea anymore. You don't see him on the stand anymore. Now you understand that football people are running football. So you have to give him a little bit of benefit of the doubt. Just like you don't come to a job and immediately you sack everybody. You need your time to learn. He didn't have this season. He didn't know any of them. And then all of a sudden make those kind of decisions. It just doesn't work.
Who are you talking about here? Potter?
Yes, Potter and the old regime, the Bowley era, and they bought 1,000 players. They just spent like 600 million. Do you think that they're gonna accept you to take all of them and send to the academy and choose other players? It's not gonna happen.
No, but he had a choice to make from the 40 or so players that you mentioned. That's a lot of choices, and everybody was giving him that benefit of the doubt you are requesting in the first few games. But then he kept doing the same old thing and expecting different results. That's lunacy. That is actually craziness. And you could tell we all like the decisive nature of Pochettino, but you could tell that there was no confidence to be had in this coaching methods and the way he speaks about the game and the way he was always clamoring and asking and begging us for patience. And this is business, and if you cannot use the players we have, if you want to sit Sterling down, but your strategy is working or is holding water and everybody sees what you are trying to do and you are getting some modest results, everybody will say, okay, let's believe it. That is what Arteta did in Arsenal. He came in and he said, some folks should not be here.
Another corner kick for Fulham. Willian is taking it one more time. I'm afraid they're gonna score from a set piece.
Yeah, I predicted 2-1, so I don't care if they score one, but we shouldn't lose this game.
I think we're going to score another goal, but I'm afraid they're going to score 1-2. So, people, don't forget to like, man. Let's help your brother get 100 likes only, man. What's going on with people? Let's do it. Let's do it. Don't be stingy. I want you to click that like button. Why can't we just get 100 likes? This is insane. Insanity. We are winning the game. We are winning the series. We are winning a trophy. Our team doing better. Everything working good. We are making signings out of the blue. What are you waiting for? If you're not happy today, I don't know. When are you going to be happy, man? When are you going to be happy? Yeah, go.
We need more. We need more. We need more people.
Yeah, another goal. At least a couple more goals might come in this game. Jackson is going to score. Nkunku is going to score again. Okay, let's go. Goal! Oh, Madsen did the Sterling this time round. But not even Madsen. Angelo Gabriel. Yeah, Madsen. Yeah, I think Madsen. But it was offside. No? But at least score. Even if it's offside, just score. It's going to build your confidence. But he shoots straight just like Sterling. His big brother.
Yeah, the link-up play of Nkunku and even Jackson.
So Cowell is in,
Yeah, it's very impressive. It's very impressive. Nkunku is very forward-leaning, very forward, very positive. It's a great matchup for him to sit right behind Jackson and see how that goes.
Okay, guys, we are getting closer and closer to 100 likes. Keep pushing that like button. Let's do it. Smash that like button. Gabriel Slonina is keeping the clean sheet today. I hope that he keeps that clean sheet so he can give Pochettino a little bit of hard time to think.
Yeah, options.
To think if he can can keep him or send him on loan or something.
Don't we need three what's it called?
Goalkeepers?
Yeah.
We already have tons of them. We have Bettinelli, who is already there. He doesn't do anything.
Bettinelli, really?
But you ask if we have how many? I'm just telling you. I just started
Yeah,
one
but
and you didn't even finish.
Is he very good?
No, that's why he's on the bench all the time. He's number 3. He's a kind of like somebody who already retired and you want to just some numbers just in case. But he's very young. He's like 30 years old, but already retired from football, really. Oh, Chalobah, man. I think they're going to make a change. Chalobah got injured. No way. Hamstring.
Yeah, he's sitting.
He felt something. Please, God, please help. Rhys James, the captain, is coming on, people. Please, God, please, why always us? So we got a new centre back today, and another one isn't gonna get injured. Man, this is so unfair. This is so unfair, man. Chalobah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
It might not be that bad.
Yeah, he's out. He doesn't look good. Why always us? Chalobah, man.
Well, I don't think they should let him go anywhere. Just fix him up and bring him back. He's getting there. You know, we need defenders.
We are making a change. Another goalkeeper is coming on. Bergstrom is coming, and Gilchrist also is coming. Gaga is coming off, people. So Pochettino is just being fair with everybody here. So Gaga kept a clean sheet, which is good.
When are we? Where are we playing the Dortmund game? Is it in UK or in
Wednesday? Wednesday in the US.
So we playing it here.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. But it's not part of this tournament, right? Because
no, that one is gonna be just a friendly game.
Yeah.
Bergstrom is coming off and is coming on, and Gaga. And also Nkunku is out. Gilchrist is coming on. So expect a lot of flows here because the rhythm is not gonna be the same. Lewis Hall is coming on. What position he's gonna play?
Why is Nkunku off?
Why? Because this is pre-season and you have to test different combinations and nobody is 100% fit yet. So you don't want to get injured. 61 minutes is already enough. Bergstrom is in goal, people. Gaga is out. He did good. He's kicking long. Very good. Second ball. Good. Wow.
Did you say Lady Gaga? This is I hate games like this when they have so many substitutes and it's
the flow is
you just lose the interest in the game. So like it's I don't know. It's just too many substitutions. How many they made? 12 substitutions or something like that. And it's like okay.
Even the players they have to get used to each other and know that each other is there. It's like a new game. Yeah, you get a pass, you get the ball, you pass, you get the ball, you pass, because you don't have a real flow. It's like a completely new game. No flow at all. But Like all says, everybody needs to touch the ball some. Take people to a preseason, the whole preseason, and they don't touch the ball some, they will be mad at you.
Yeah. It's I don't know, but it's okay. I suppose that's the whole point of pre-season is to test. It's like if your car has been for overhaul, you could take it for a test run to see how is it performing and what do you need to tune, whatever you say. I suppose you're going to try.
Yeah, I like the pressure Jackson is putting on your defense. I mean, you need that. When we had Kai there, he wouldn't even get close to their ball, and when he was coming, nobody even cared. I remember one time he went for a tackle and he dislocated his shoulder. And he was the one going for the tackle.
But you got to feel some of these players, so that like the personal pressure some of these guys are playing under. So let's say, I don't know. You some of these players, they know they got this game, and then the next game against Borussia Dortmund, 2 chances left
to prove. To
prove. Otherwise, you're off to Strasbourg or wherever the hell they're sending you to parts unknown or some other Premier League team. And so your chances is here. You take it now, or you're one of those players which just be loaned out forever and ever. And then when
we are back. We are back on YouTube a little bit. Yeah. Sorry guys, if you see me frozen for a few seconds, I'll be back. I don't know what's happening. It doesn't depend on me.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my
goodness. Wow, silky skill. Wow. Wow. That guy.
Lewis Hall.
Yeah.
Hall is doing his thing. Free kick. Let's go. Reece James. Be the Trent Alexander-Arnold. Today, bam. Top bin.
When was last time Chelsea scored a free kick, goal from a free kick?
Oh yeah, that was long.
It was a good one.
It was William that used to score those goals for us.
William, it's true. That's right.
William used to score those.
Mason Mount used to score. It doesn't count because it's Mason Mount. And nobody's going to remember that.
William was scoring it's like every other game or every game he will get these kind
That was the season that he saved us. What people say he saved us. Mourinho last season. When he was scoring every free kick and all that.
Yeah, he was very good.
I think this Chelsea team, from having zero expectations to suddenly now okay, you're not fearing. One is not fearing the new season. I was just thinking, wow, all the players which left and the team had completely gone. There was nobody left there basically. But now with all these young guys, you think, okay, if they start well, and create this fear factor in other teams. Sometimes you win, if you're a good team, Liverpool, City, you can actually win, not by playing well, but from the other team being scared.
City won a lot of games because they were City. And before they even started playing, they had already won because everybody was scared of De Bruyne in the middle there. Sometimes your name precedes you. That is why these big clubs sometimes invest in these big players, because that alone gives you 40% scare, and then the rest is 60% of hard work of that player itself. So every time Messi gets the ball, even the community, and now Messi. Whereas if you are Chukwuemeka, okay, Chukwuemeka. So even we are expecting like that. So the opponent has a little bit of fear in them. When you've established this no-nonsense character in the boys. So I hope that because they are young, they will not play with any what is it called? The fear, exactly. And then hopefully that will help us out. I really am hoping that we win against.
But as well in football, like if you come there with that, when you are you creating fear, the other team is scared. Quite often you'll find that the luck always goes to the strong team. 99th minute Liverpool scoring. But what the hell? They've been rubbish the whole game. Yet that crazy luck, the end of the game there, you think, wow, where did that come from? And that is again from that fear factor. Crazy luck goes your way, while a team fighting relegation played fantastic and all that, yet they still lose. You think, how unfair is this game? But this is just how it goes in football often.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's I don't know. But you
But
take it.
that's why they are all asking for some experience and that fear factor, because no matter what you say, unless we are exceptional, these young kids at some point the inexperience will show. When you are down and you need somebody to motivate them, when there's a game and it's like, it's a hard fought game and it's a draw, and all you need is a win, or if you need to protect a goal, all of that is important. So that's why folks talks about experience, but you can put that in them with the coach. Me, what I always say is that when you have any circumstances at all at Chelsea, let's say Chelsea, you have to always say, what would Pep Guardiola do if he was given this kind of players? You have to think of what would the best coaches do if they had these kinds of players to work with. If he's really truly the best coach and he's worked with all kinds of players, and we have players that we invested in that are showing promise, then we should be in a position to have a coach that will motivate them to win. And so I'm hoping that we get to that point. We get to that point where nobody refers to them as youngsters anymore, but it refers to them as fighters, and that they will not let go. They will not let go until it's done, because they are young. What else is there? 21, 22.
But you have a very excellent point about so like now, it's a bit like you're riding a bicycle and you have your wind in your back is pushing you. It makes it very easy. But what happens to these young guys here the day they play against, say, a ref who's just being very biased, or the weather is very, very bad, or maybe you're down to 10 men, or just, things aren't just working. How do they respond? Do they have the mentality? Do they have the kahunas to come back, or are they just going to fold like with Chelsea has been doing the last couple of years, where you just think we go 1-0 down and okay, don't bother watching the rest of the game because we're going to lose.
It's true. Yeah.
So what are these guys made of? Are they that tough type, but we don't know, because they're all young and they're new. So we have to see who's who. But I think this is what Pochettino is doing now. He's vetting them to see who has to go, who has to stay, who's got the mental. You could have all the skills and everything, but if you don't have the mentality to go along with it, if you're weak, then basically you don't want weak players. They affect or infect the dressing room. So if you come with your losing mentality or that negative energy, you can affect the whole dressing room kind of thing. So this is what they've done there. If you see how what they've got rid of, how many players, 8, 9, 10, 11 players. So Chelsea's, as we know, the players have always been very powerful. The dressing room has been more powerful than the manager. But now they've got rid of all those powerful players. If you notice, they're all gone, all the old school, all the old guard, and they're putting new players, less money. So it's now the power is back with the management, with the coach. So these players will have to, actually play. They can't just throw, as I say in English, throw the baby throwing the toys out of the pram. You can't do that. You can no longer do that. Now it's do or you're finished. It's there's no more of that business there. No more sulking. No more whatever. I don't want to play. Fire the manager. Whatever. No. You'll be sent on loan to Strasbourg before they fire the manager. So I think it's good that it's I don't know, and it's more fair. And by the way, that's another thing, which is so all those high earning wages players there, they've most have gone. Maybe we've got a few left. Sterling. I don't know who the other, maybe 2 or 3 others, but so there's no more jealousy. There's no more jealousy in the dressing room because they're all basically on the same kind of wage structure. So
except for Sterling.
So it's a bit like if I was in the team, say, why the hell should I run for you? I'm only on, let's say, 100k a week. You're on a 300k a week. You do the running, my friend.
And you'll be justified. Yeah, you're right.
You do the running. Earn your money. You'll show me why they pay you so much money and pay me so little. And this is, and I know it sounds like a very stupid thing to say, but doesn't take very much. People jealousy is a very ugly thing, and
I need another goal. Let's go.
What the hell? What happened? Jesus, you scared me.
Oh yeah. It was what is it called? Jackson had this ball.
Jackson had that ball. You know what? Yeah, that was instant reaction. When you see somebody, oh sure, you know that's natural. Why are you scared of? Yeah.
You scared me because you disappeared and said, what happened?
I have to let you talk. I have to let you walk. Walk for your money. I'm paying you like 1 cent. 1 cent for 4 hours. You have to earn your money, bro.
We're giving you a break. That is why we had mercy on you. So your poor voice cords, you won't be able to sing tomorrow. So it's Mr. Oaks. Why is Mr. Oaks not singing today? He was on YouTube for 5 hours talking straight. 5 hours is the wow. So,
yeah, it's a lot.
I don't know how he does it. 5 hours. This is almost like a punishment. It's hard. It's not easy. I don't know. I don't know how he does it, but hey, respect it nonetheless.
Well,
but you see how now Chelsea are playing well. See how many people come back to Mr. Oaks' channel. They all come back again. Mm-hmm. When we're losing, people didn't want they want to do football.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Yeah? You know how it goes.
No, who wants to be associated with a losing team?
But that is Chelsea community are different than Arsenal. Come on, let me finish this. Come on, man, cross it. Okay, beat 1, 2. Go, Jackson. Oh, he tried to do a little bit too much, so it's a goal kick. And I forgot.
You are way behind.
Huh?
Okay, it's Jackson.
Jackson is trying to do a little bit too much.
He wants to score. He's a striker. You want that? What? You want the way that Kai Havertz was playing number 9? I don't understand how from Tuchel to Lampard, everybody tried him there. I don't understand it. I could see from 5,000 miles away that he wasn't anywhere. He shouldn't be put anywhere near the striking role. I don't understand how these so-called big-time coaches watches the game, the video of our games, and go back out there and put the guy back on the stage to perform. I don't know.
Yeah, but now are you happy that he's playing in the midfield now with Arteta?
Yeah, and that is why I said he might yet succeed there.
Oh, because, you see, a good goalkeeper can save you some. Even the young Bergstrom, he saved us a very good save. If it was Kepa, that was a goal.
Is he left?
All right, we dispossessed the ball. Let's go, man.
He fell out of his own
protest. Come on, release the ball, Jackson. You're taking too much time. One time. Oh.
No, I can see he's not there.
Come on, everybody want to score.
Something for his connection or
1,
something.
2. Okay.
Yeah, Jackson.
This game, what a shame this game is not in the evening time where it's cooler. Like
to
the goalkeeper.
They're playing like 500 degrees, so you can see the tempo is reduced because it's so damn hot. It's a shame. I think this would be Chelsea. Fulham compared to last season, they just either they've gone down or Chelsea's gone up. I can't make up my mind.
I think Chelsea has gone up a little bit because because the team we have now actually passes the ball forward. Chelsea of yesteryear would be passing amongst the back four for 5 minutes before the ball comes forward. I'm serious. Right now, the ball is hardly in the back.
Are you guys still there? No.
So you bring in your attacking midfield and your striker. But if you are playing the ball amongst yourself back there, then there's no chance.
Okay, people, so we're still here for 15 more minutes, and I'm going to be, after the game, I will be here probably for 10, 15 more minutes, just to see the
United
trophy celebration.
They thought it was Haaland, but it's actually not his
after that, I'm going to have to leave. So this is your chance to call now. After the game, many people are going to try to call, and then I'll be already tired by that time. Right?
They must know something because
they had or whatever his name is. He may have seen something that we haven't seen. I mean, we are also buying midfielders and defenders that have very little experience or not much experience. I think that's where to go. They
kind of lost
the Premier League is
loaded.
I know that.
Probably myself.
The whole world.
Give me a second. Probably myself. I'm having
we have to find ways to
I have to refresh this thing. Yeah, myself. I think I lost my... Yeah, gentlemen, I think it was my fault.
In terms of the European.
But I'm just
Come
happy
on, cross!
It's all
First time! Oh, Lewis Hart, bro.
You fell out. What happened to you? You lost connection.
So the ball is being played in such a way that even James is now coming in, getting the ball and crossing them. No longer pass back, and pass to the side.
Yes.
You have to be bold and brave. You have to be brave. Your players have to be brave.
Yes. So, people, let's get to 100 likes, please. Let's do it. Let's do it. What are you guys doing? We are cooking. We are cooking. You shouldn't be stingy.
Not in the second half. We should Chelsea. This game has become a bit dull. The first half.
But it's understandable, though.
Yeah.
When you make 11 changes, it's this kind of situation we're going to happen. But
It's almost
I have that
like
feeling.
a new game.
Yeah, I have that feeling that we might score a third one. I predicted 3-1. 3-1 Chelsea, that's what I said.
There is something that I'm really, really digging here, based on what I'm seeing. The back line we presently have do not pass the ball among themselves at all. Like left, right, sideways. They are very positive. And that means the opponent gets a bit of the
Don't
ball.
say that. Don't say it because they're going to lose the ball now and concede the goal. You're going to jinx it. Don't say it.
I'd rather they are brave and then they lose, because it means that most of the time they will be like that. And that means you play positive football. Instead of protected for ages and nothing happens. Because if you are passing amongst yourselves back there in the back line, then it means the ball is not going forward either. And so we play boring games, Nothing happens in our games. Possess it for what? 69% possession? But then nothing else happens in terms of drive at the goal. We are never in their 18-yard box because we're passing among ourselves in the back and in the middle. Jorginho gets the ball, and 80% of the time it is going backwards inside. My goodness, I can't believe we lived like that for like 3-4 years.
Leave Jorginho alone. He's gone.
I know, but still, I told you the other day, even when he's gone, he's here. The legacy lingers, and I'm hoping that Poch, because Potter didn't have any backbone, no philosophy really. He couldn't come in there and say, "Oh, guys, you are playing really boring football, and nobody's going to allow you to do that." Even Jorginho and the rest would have respected him. I have really respected that idea. Come in with something. Put your foot on the ground. I mean, don't necessarily alienate the players and say, "Oh, I'm coming with a new philosophy and the way you play is completely bad." But also, don't be so ineffectual that everybody can tell that you haven't influenced the players at all. The way they played is the same way the way they played years before is the same way they are playing, and you see that we don't score. You see that we are hemorrhaging goals, and you don't make any real changes at all. I do not understand how these coaches get away with it. I coach young people, right?
Mm-hmm. You're gonna be a very bad coach because you
oh Lord, look at him!
You're gonna expect too much from the kids. Yeah, you expect too much.
I expect the best, right? So I'm gonna. No, the thing is, even your kids, right? If you raise it, they will rise up to the occasion. Kids are so impressionable. They are young. They want to succeed. They want to do better, and they need somebody to inspire them. And
not to push them, not to force them to do certain things, though.
Yeah, I know, I understand, and that's what I'm saying. That you don't want them to break, but at the same time, you tell them, why are you losing this game to, let's say, City, when you are all younger than them? You are stronger than them. You are faster than them. You put.
Okay, come on, cross it, Angelo. Oh no, he took another extra, but yeah, got the ball back. Okay, switch the play. Oh man, sideways again. Switch the ball, very quickly, fast. Let's go.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, That is a Jorginho flashes coming through my head right now.
Yeah, Jorginho side passer. I don't get it.
But I'm loving the pressure after we lose the ball, though.
Yeah. I mean, Pep said that your best defense is to have the ball, you know, and then to also to be. It's true. If you have the ball, it means the opposition doesn't have it, you know.
Yeah.
And you put pressure on them when they have the ball. You put pressure on them, and then when you have the ball, a lot of the time you know what to do with it. That's what he was doing at Barcelona. Let them pass their way into the post, you know, because they have the ball, and when you get it, they make it so that you believe that you shouldn't have the ball. Now,
Look at Lewis Hall. That turn just like Zinedine Zidane. But we lost the ball. Come on, do. Okay, block. Very good from Gilchrist. Very good block. We are cooking. I mean, we still very, very well organized. Still something missing in the final third. But I'm patient. We are leading 2-0. Pochettino is seeing certain things that he's going to improve. So it's all good for me, man. It's all good. So far, so good. We are playing with a bunch of kids, and we're getting results. So,
where is do you know whereabouts is Leslie right now? Is he joining the team right now?
Yeah, he's flying. He's flying to.
I mean Leslie. I'm not talking about Sia. What is his name?
I know you're talking about Leslie Ugochukwu.
Yeah.
He's flying to the United States right now. He's gonna join the team tonight.
Play against,
but Disasi, Dortmund, he's not gonna play it. Let's be honest.
Why?
You always fast. Somebody who just joined the team and then he had like 8-9 hours flying to the US, and then all of a sudden he need to play on Wednesday. And how about
we've already won the cup by today. It's all pre-season friendly. How else would we know whether we need to send him or no?
How do you know that the jet lag and also understand the team? You just don't buy Messi today and throw him in the Chelsea team because he's Messi. You need to build that. You need to train.
It's not a team that has already been built. Almost everybody. Look at this team right now.
So this team is built?
Are you telling me that this 11 on the field right now have been playing together for a long time? No. We just want to see how they handle the ball and you know how effective they are on the ball. That's all you want to see right now. The 11 that are playing right now are not playing any cohesive football because they played together for a long time. He just threw them out there. We could do that for the second half with Dortmund, so that we can see what we get in, because that's really the last game before.
We have to deport you. We have to deport you, really. Yeah.
It's a Dortmund game.
We have to deport him to the perfect land somewhere. Because I don't know, this guy just like everything need to be fast and perfect.
No, you need to expect the best from these players. I mean, you yourself said that Chukwu, what is it called? Leslie will come in here and he will be slapped with a nice, beautiful, handsome fee. You don't think that he will be put on there and he would like to impress? You know how what is it called? Sterling is going to play. You know how Sterling is going to play. He's not going to do anything different. I'll put him there before I put Sterling there, because Sterling has already made sure we know how he plays. This is the problem we have with Chelsea. It's like we see the old players play the same way, and we still want to see them play. When we have new blood, I mean, look at Chukwu today. He's a proper number behind number 10, the proper 8 today, behind Ugochukwu. And but he was sitting down. So I feel like it's preseason. We've already won a trophy. There's a game that is totally unnecessary and irrelevant. It's Dortmund's game. It's a preseason. You can let him play the second half, not the first half, not everything, not 90 minutes. Second half, so we see how he is on the ball, and he'll be very, very eager to impress. And then if you think, okay, this guy is good enough, why go and spend 85 million on Caicedo? And then Fulham, what's the goal? Brighton will have to sit with the fact that they let 80 million pounds go.
But your friend Leslie there, he'll be flying tomorrow, whenever, 9 hours. I don't know, whatever
he is flying right now. That's what I heard.
So he'll fly to America, 8-9 hours, get jet lag, watch the Dortmund game, fly 8-9 hours back to Strasbourg, and that's the last we heard of him for at least 1 year. And
I hope he doesn't go anywhere. I really hope so.
we don't even know what's his quality. Nobody's only apart from probably maybe Mr. Oaks. Nobody heard of him. Don't know who he is. It's like
Leslie has a lot of videos out there. I mean, nobody really followed him that hard. He was not a target. We were not linked with him. All of us are getting to know him by the video, the clips that he has online. And so that's how we are all judging. But from that, I think he's a little bit green when it comes to his tackles. He really, he's always sliding in his tackles most of the time, about 50 or 50% of the time. But he gets it also. He does retrieve the ball. But his presence alone, his presence in the midfield, if he adds some technicalities to his game, and he's very physical, so his presence alone will let you be like, okay, let's put this guy out there to protect Enzo and let Enzo go do what he does. So I'm really, really excited. I really hope Chelsea doesn't go, because it's like, if you let him go, it means that you put somebody else there, and we don't let these players go out there and develop in other leagues, and then when they come back, they don't know what they're doing here. Let him develop here, because this is the league you want him to play eventually.
The problem is the manager wanna work with a 23 players squad.
There you go.
So if you keep all of them, many of them are gonna be angry, not playing, and it's gonna be like a very toxic dressing room, just the way we've been for the last few years, with unhappy people who are not playing and who don't want to be there. So, and he's not going to be able to play every single person. So in that case, you have no choice but to let some of them go along.
Oh, I mean, no part of it will happen. Nobody is saying that it won't. What I'm saying is that who goes and who stays is where the issue is, right?
And that's why Pochettino is paid a lot of money to do the job, because he showed us now that, even Colwill is playing, no problem. He's not playing, no problem. Like he can switch all kind of systems and play everybody pretty much doing the same, working very hard.
Yeah. The only difference is that there are some players that we know will really excel in Premier League, but they come in and the idea is to put them on, let them go on loan, and nobody even considers them in this league because some that are.
How do you know that? They didn't buy them for just get rid of them immediately. Like, first of all, there are certain players that we didn't even know. So 2 minutes added people, in 2 minutes we're gonna be champions. We didn't even know them, but we are complaining already about them being gone on loan. Like yesterday, I didn't even know my brother Leslie Ugochukwu. I didn't even know him like 24 hours ago. And now, how can I be mad for him getting, sending him on loan? So sometimes we have just chill, okay? Take it easy.
No. But the thing is that we knew we needed defenders. We knew we needed midfielders. So if you get somebody that gives you more of an option,
and that also means that we still on the market. Don't be surprised to see some senior figure over there that Chelsea are going to sign, and the other one are going to develop somewhere else. There's nothing wrong with that, bro.
For me, I want the strongest that we can get. I don't want any of our team members to go out there and shine elsewhere. And for you to see,
it's good for them to shine somewhere else, because that means that the future is bright.
Like Colwill, right? Like, and then they come back home and then they help you out. I understand that. But for a season like this where you can really mold and shape the players, because virtually it's a new team, I would like you to get as many in as possible who can really maintain their position in the Premier League in terms of strength. We were bullied this last year. Oh my goodness! If your forward attacking players are Pulisic, Kai Havertz, and Sterling.
Okay, yes, the game ended. We are champions, people. Congratulations to the boys. 2-0 at the end. Thiago Silva and Christopher Nkunku with goals. We kept a clean sheet. and we have the manager here greeting everybody, having good time. He's not even celebrating, you know. Noni Madueke didn't play, and we have also Richard. Whisper Richard is a guy that we bought from Jamaica, but he's not 18 years old. He's going to be 18 like in a few months from now. So he's going straight to Jamaica after the preseason to continue his development. But he's been around the group. He's been training with them. So it's good to see that we are taking care of our future. So, yeah, I'm going to be here for probably 10 to 15 more minutes. Anybody that want to bring any topic, please do it now because I've been here for a very, very long time. And then Kuku is speaking.
Imagine how Tottenham Hotspur fans feel. Their beloved Pochettino is here. He's creating a new Chelsea team here, and then they're looking dynamite. That must be.
But they
so
just
painful.
won another Audi Cup, Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect them like that.
My point being is you go to your biggest rival and you build them a brand new team, and they're looking good.
But they have a very good coach, though. I still rate that guy, Mr. Postecoglou. I still rate him.
Yeah, I think he's a good coach. He's a good coach. The reason why People's Republic is saying that is because, you know, it's like we will be totally pissed off if, you know, what is his name? Our beloved coach in Mourinho went to Manchester United and is doing very well with their coach. You know, I mean, of course, he hasn't won anything yet, but he's doing exceptionally well. He's building a new team, something that he could potentially do with us. But he's been gone from that team for a long time now, from that club for a long time now. I mean, 2-3 years for a coach being gone is fairly long time already, you know. So I think that they will be very abrasive when he goes back there. Definitely.
You should have used a better example. If Tuchel went over and took over, let's say, Arsenal, and made them champions, that would be extremely painful. That would hurt. Like you think, what? This is our man, Tuchel, whatever. And
but
he's
Tuchel
making
has won something with us.
Yeah, but still. But my point being is, he leaves your club, and then he goes to another rival club and makes them good. That is what I really, really hate. So when he left to United, I wished him no success. I wished him nothing good. I just was hoping him to fail. Unfortunately, he won. He only won the Mickey Mouse. He won the Mickey Mouse treble. What did he win? The Carling Cup or the something I can't remember.
He won it. I think it was the Carling Cup, right? Was it Carling Cup?
And
it was a Europa. He won Europa for them.
Europa League.
Europa League 2017.
And he came second. And you're saying it was his greatest achievement ever, getting that United team to finish second. Which in retrospect, of course, he had a point, because after that, United was not a very good team, you know. And when Ollie took over, it was fun. I loved it when Ollie was there, because we just knew they were going nowhere. But when he left, it was But I don't know about this guy Eric Seven Hag, whatever his name is.
10 Hag.
10. Okay, he's 10, not 7. Okay, Liverpool fans call him 7 Hag because of 7-0. Eric 7 Hag. But he's, I don't know, if they give him a chance, it seems like the fans are giving him a chance. They're not putting him under pressure. But let's wait this season. If things don't improve and they don't, we'll see. Then the pressure is there. Then, you know, United fans, they like to bring out those Norwich City scarves, the green and white, the green and yellow ones, and everything. You know, like, let's say United have spent 180 million, I think, on 3 players, so they always like, you know, the Neville. You always, the Glazers, they don't spend any money. They're only stealing money from United, but they spend 180 million. But when things are going bad, you will see the narrative will change. They don't spend any money, but what are you talking about? They just spent 180 million, and but you know, we must sell the club, and it's just nonsense. And then there were all the protests and the green and yellow scarves, and it's a banter club that, and you saw that guy who they bought that player, that right winger for Anthony. What a joke! Or they bought that guy from Dortmund, the English guy, Sancho. All big high-end flops. I don't know what the hell's going on there, but But, hey, I don't care. As long as they're not champions, as long as Arsenal's not champions, I don't care. Those two teams, for me, even Tottenham, they must not win anything. So those three teams, as long as they don't win, I don't care if Liverpool wins, if City wins, it doesn't bother me. It's just as long as those three teams win nothing, then I'm happy.
Bad faith. Bad faith. Bad faith.
But this is the truth. And just those three teams just must stay in the dark. Then I'm just happy. Even Liverpool, I don't mind so much, but they're okay. But sometimes their fans can be a bit arrogant. But otherwise, it's Arsenal. I just know.
Okay, so let's go to Chelsea. Some analysis before we leave. Probably 10 minutes only that I'll be here. Thank you so much, everybody. The next stream is going to be normal stream tomorrow in I don't know when, just to analyze this game. And another live watch along is going to be on Wednesday. It's going to be very late in UK. So it's going to be between Wednesday and Thursday, somewhere, depending on your location. So we're going to be here to celebrate the last game of the preseason for the Blues. And by then we might sign the entire team. We might sign De Bruyne, Salah back again. Chelsea. You never know. You never know about Chelsea. All right. So let me see, Mr. King Fistus. What do you think about the game? So we celebration now. We are waiting for our trophy, people. Yeah.
The trophy is here already. Very nice trophy. Yeah, the boys they really did a nice job, nice performance from all the team. Yeah, because at beginning of before the preseason, I was a little bit skeptical about them. I was not even expecting much performance from them, to be honest, because all the teams they are all bunch of kids. Yeah, but
Captain Rhys James with the first trophy, people. He's grabbing the trophy already.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thiago Silva and
Rhys James.
And Rhys James are getting the trophy.
Champions. I think this will bring more trophies to us. More trophies.
Yeah.
More trophies.
Champions. I'm celebrating, people.
Yeah.
I am celebrating. Yeah, the players are, celebrating anything. But we win the first ever Summer Series trophy. So it's going to, it's an official trophy. What you think about it, it's going to be official.
I mean, what do you think? Is this trophy going to make it to the trophy cabinet back at...
Why not? Why not?
Of course. It should be, more trophy in the cabinet. Then Tottenham Hotspur is still looking for one.
You guys sound like Spurs fans celebrating the Audi Cup, man.
Hey, winning is a habit, okay? So I think this is probably one of the few to come. We have what? How many tournaments are we playing this year?
People, we are about to leave. If you can give me 100 likes. The brother been here for 4 hours, almost 5. Smash that like button. Let's get to 100 likes. Come on, people. Come on. You not happy about us winning a trophy? What's going on? All right.
Winning a trophy that is more than an Audi Cup.
Yeah, it's better than Audi Cup.
It's better than Community Shield.
Yeah, it's better than that. This is a tournament. We had to play like 3 games, like big games.
Exactly.
Not even
this
4.
Is a good sign. You know what? There are two things. There are two things that happen on this platform.
Yeah.
When you see Brother Victor show up, he shows up during 2 times, when things are going bad and when things are, going okay. So if you're seeing Brother Victor on here now, it means things are going not so bad, in the right direction. Because the last time I saw him, we were awful, really awful. So,
oh my goodness. I hope we win. I'm all about winning.
So guys, take note of that. So
Malo Gusto is going with the trophy. He's taking the trophy around. and Thiago Silva and all the boys are signing some autograph. It's just a family-friendly kind of game. Yeah. Malo Gusto got the trophy for himself.
First trophy.
Yeah.
More to come.
Yeah. Okay, people. So, what is your best player? I'm gonna go around and ask everybody because we are trying to conclude the show. Who is your best player of the tournament so far? Let me start by Mr. Victor. And your best player and the weakest link.
I mean, my weakest link is obvious. I think we have to really address the issue. Actually, I have two weakest links. I think we have to address the issue of Sterling and, of course, give Kepa a bit of a competition. I think he's a bit too comfortable. I can't believe he's still here. We went and got Mendy for a reason, and we let him go. I don't understand why we make these decisions. Mendy is far better a rich player than this guy will ever be. Be it that he never really stopped 85 penalties. I think that I think Kepa stuck around because he was stopping penalties. He won us the World Cup, Club Cup, so we were all okay because of that. Let him stuck around, and also because also his wages, nobody would necessarily take him. But I feel like that is an issue we need to address. My best player is Nicholas, I think, because he came with such a low expectation. Everybody here was
Nicholas Jackson. Okay.
Yeah. Everybody here was talking about how we should go out there and get another striker because he's just a stump cab, or he's only going to be second to the real thing. But right now I don't have any issue if we go into the season with him and Nkunku in the background. But he is spearheading the attack. Like I said, for me, it's all about the pressure you give to these players. You go and get us $100 million, £100 million player. You put a lot of pressure on that person. This guy, he's reasonable. He's doing very well. If he overachieves, it's all the better. So for me, Nicholas is the surprise and the best player of this game. I really, really like Caicedo, and I'm not saying they are the best players, but those are just,
Yeah.
Those I have to mention. I really like Caicedo, and I also like Chukwuemeka a lot. I think Chukwuemeka up front, helping the attack, is formidable, really formidable.
Yeah. We're going to come back to you. So, Mr. People's Republic, your weakest link and your best players so far in this tournament, in this tour, in the US tour. You can name 2 or 3 in one position. Like, your best are 3 players or 1 player, depend on how you see it.
Caicedo, Jackson, Nkunku, very, very outstanding, obviously. If I had to say weakest, I don't know if there's any weak link, but maybe Cucurella after that performance, the 1-1 game there. But otherwise, this is a very surprising team. Very, very attack-minded, very fast, and extremely hard-working. You don't notice, but they work very, very hard. They're not lazy. Obviously, a lot of them are playing they're playing to avoid being loaned out. So obviously, they're making the effort. Let's just wait and see. Once they get very comfortable and have a part of the squad, will they play with the same intensity, or will they?
Let's wait and see, because when you work very hard like this in the preseason, you're gonna go down at some point before you actually take another rhythm during the season. But hopefully, we can punish Liverpool the first game and go from there. Mr. King, your top and flops.
Yeah. For me, I will start with the weakest team. Like the goalkeeping position. Okay. Really, Chelsea really need to do something about the goalkeeping.
Kepa Arrizabalaga,
I'm not comfortable with Kepa. I'm not comfortable with him. But he's good with the for the penalty stop. Yeah, he's good for the penalty. Yeah, no doubt. But for the game entirely, no, not Kepa. Then Cucurella has to step up his game. Sorry, Cucurella, no. And Stanley is letting us down. I think those are the 3 people I don't. But for the best players, first I will go with Nicolas Jackson.
Okay.
Nkunku. Malo Gusto.
Okay.
Angelo Gabriel and Caicedo.
Okay. That's good enough. Let's go very quickly, Mr. Do Not Sell Chalobah. And then we're going to end by Mohammed. And after that, I'm going to go around and ask you if you forgot something. Let's go, Mr. Do Not Sell, Mr. Henry. Let's go.
Okay, for me, the weakest link, I have 3 in that order. The weakest on top is Sterling for me. And then you have Kukurea, and then you have
Abragadabra.
Abragadabra, yeah. Those 3. The magician. Those 3. So, and honestly, all these guys, it's really hard to point out a weak link out of those 3 because everybody just came here and they did their job. But if I want to single out somebody or some people, I would, Ian Madsen has really impressed, very versatile, and Angelo Gabriel. If not for the fact that it's already been decided that he was going to go on loan, I was asking, this guy really has to go on loan. And then you have Santos, Casade, Jackson, Kunku. I can't name the entire team honestly, but yeah, those guys, they really stood up. I was thinking they are going to be a little immature, but they show a
lot
very
of
high level of maturity.
All right, Mohammed.
So thank you.
Mohammed, weakest link,
Yeah.
and your man of the situation so far.
The weakest link for me, simple for me, is 3 people: Sterling, Cucurella, and Kepa. The people who I think has impressed me in the preseason, Nicholas Jackson and Cuckoo, Ian Madsen, Cassidy, Mal Gusto, and Ander Santos. They've impressed me really.
Okay, that makes sense. Ruta, are you there? Ruta, unmute yourself.
I'm there.
You have a baby or something?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, what do you have to say very quickly, brother?
Now I can say that our team is picking up and we are in the good process. Actually, it was nice for us to have our first trophy, even if it was pre-season. We believe that we're gonna cook something. Pochettino is cooking something for us.
Okay. Yeah, so what position do you think Chelsea are gonna finish next season?
Obviously, top 4.
Top 4. All right. Anything else you want to add because we are concluding the show?
No.
All right. Thank you so much, my brother. Come back next time. We're going to be here tomorrow. Okay, so now we're going to Victor. If you forgot something to talk, bring it, empty your pocket, and say goodbye.
All right, Oz. Thank you for the platform you've given to all of us to yak on about nothingness. I think that we should really aim at the entire thing. Like I said, if we aim at top 4, we might not make it. We have to aim at the real thing, then we will make top 4. You know what I mean? This idea of us trying to be top 4 because we think that, why? We should say we are Chelsea. Let's fortify Stamford Bridge once more. Nobody comes in here and win. We would die on the field. We are young and we are very, very hungry. So I feel like if we do that, then when we go to other people's, because Premier League, all the teams can beat you. Like, Brighton is no longer a down team. And the only team that anybody would like to make, the Luton Towns and the rest that are coming up, people would like to have their way with them. But even they will come in and try to stay on top. So Premier League, we all know how competitive it is. And so we have to go out there. But however, we have to still go out there and say, no, we want to do better. We want to be good. We want to aim at the thing. We are Chelsea. We should be one of the top 2. Because if that is the case, then every defeat stinks. Because if you really want to be in the top 4, then you are very ready to throw away some games. Because you don't want to make it to top 4 anyway. So you can afford to lose some. But if you say that we are all going out there to win, and every game matters, every game is a final. And like I said to you before, those that we'll be competing with in top 4 will all have 2-3 extra games to play in about 2 or 3 months because they will be in Europe and other places. So if they are going to play all those games and come back and compete with you and still beat you for the top 4 position, then there's something to be questioned there. So the first 6 that are in Europe right now from the Premier League, we all have a reason to compete with them and, dislodge at least one of them from the top 6 because they are playing extra games on top of what we are. So for me, I will aim at the real thing, and if we don't make it, fine. We will drop to anywhere within top 4. That is competitiveness, and not aim at only top 4. And then if you don't make it, it means you set your bar low. So I'm gonna leave you here, Oz. Tomorrow I will look for the notice and catch you up and
yes, sir.
And spend time in here. Hey, folks, those who are still listening, please smash the like button so that we can continue to do this because it's a forum we all enjoy. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, brother.
I'll see you all soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So Victor is gone. King, your last word for the show. Come back tomorrow.
Just like what Victor said, we shouldn't be aiming top 4. No. Seriously, before the preseason, I was even thinking, just top 4, maybe top 4. But now with the performance of the team and also with what Pochettino is doing,
your expectations are high now.
Yes, I think we should go for the Premier League because we don't have anything to lose. We don't have anything to. All we need to fight for is just the Premier League. I think we should go for the top. Yeah, and I wish the team success, and I hope more to come.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. King. And when you have time, put your notification on and also watch some other videos on the Green Turf YouTube channel and GFC and all that. Blessing, my brother, and see you next time. All right, people. Thank you so much, everybody. On your way out, please don't forget to like, subscribe, push that like button. We didn't even get 100 likes. Come on, people. Why are we stingy? We are winning. We are signing players. We are winning trophies. And we are back again. So, listen, on your way out, please smash that like button. It helps a lot. It's going to help the channel grow. God bless you. Stay tuned for more videos on the Green Turf YouTube channel and also GFC. We're going to be back again tomorrow, Monday, for, analysis about the game. And who knows, we might sign De Bruyne again or Haaland because now we are signing people out of the blue. Nobody knew about anything. Boom. Signing. Chelsea are cooking, people. Imagine if we got Caicedo, we got everybody in place. We're going to be a team that nobody want to play against. God bless you. Think outside the box. And I will see you next time.